Hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, 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 hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi. Hello, hi. Hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, Jestilence, hi, Jestilence, hi, Jestilence, hello, National Panda. Pagers used by nurses explode sometimes. They're busy people. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, I really, they're blowing up my spot. I don't want to be that busy, like, exploding pagers. I mean, really, clearly, it's just because, I don't want to be that kind of busy. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. National Panda, you're such a sweet young fella. You're such a sweet individual to watch me for 5 streams in a row. That's kind of insane. That's kind of crazy. That kind of brings a joy to my heart. I'm smiling big and wide. Hello, Eriseman1. Hello, Pocket Cat. Goodbye, Justlins. Goodbye, Justlins. Hello, Pocket Cat. Hello, Crazy Kitty. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. They need to find pages that don't explode nurses. That should solve the healthcare crisis. I don't think so, man. I think nurses just kind of like bursting into wet meat chunks. Honestly, can't afford steppies. Steppies are going to be the hot new punishment tactic because you guys can make me do like a fucking 4 hours worth of steppies if you guys really pull your resources. But don't tell anybody that I told you guys. Meat, good meat. Hi, Pocket Cat. Meat is good meat. Hi, Pocket Cat. Meat do be good meat. Pocket Cat, I was watching somebody play Fear and Hunger, and you were there, and I thought about you. I was like, my goodness. There's Pocket Cat, the Pocket Cat that we all know and love. Healthy meat. I'll be healthy. I'll be so healthy and so strong, and I'll have thighs that will be able to crush your head like a big fat watermelon if you go to MouthCon. It's possible. The options are there. The options are there. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, hello, hi, hello. So, I long time no see. I know, a long time no see. Well, I was punished brutally by Twitch. I was taken out back and beaten with hammers until I stopped moving for 30 days, and then like Christ himself, I rocketed myself back into the back. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's maybe Steppies. Steppies, maybe that's 10 minutes of steppies already. That's 10 minutes of steppies. That might be a lot of steppies, guys. I'm not sure about that one, guys. Maybe I should limit that to one per person. I don't know. What was I doing? Oh, I was just being a little bit of a miscreant, and Twitch was like, hey, stop that. And boy, howdy ever did I stop. Lesson learned. All right, okay. This is already a lot of steppies. Okay, uh, let me go in and tweak the. You can do steppies. You can do steppies once per stream. You can do steppies one time per stream. One time per stream. You can do steppies one time per stream. Hello, welcome in, Ina. Welcome in, Ina. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 steppies. Fuck, that's God, Christ Almighty. Good ass steppies. No, it's just. I literally just got this stair machine just today. It just arrived today, and I did like a couple thousand steps on it already earlier. Um, Steppies on us, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I thought you were a good girl, I thought you were a good girl. Now you're not maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. The Zwitter punishment and all the all name punish Malphon. It'd be darker Malphon. I'd go to kick and I'd just be like red and I'd be like I don't know. What's the opposite of Chinese? I don't know, man. Workout stream pivot? No. It's gonna be the end of the stream though. We're gonna play like a fun little horror game, and then we'll end stream by doing some steppies. The Undefeated, you can make you do 4 hour steppies. Yeah, I did kind of bring that on myself, didn't I? I did kind of bring that on myself. Unfortunately, like as we all know, I'm the architect of my own destruction, and via health induced thigh muscles question mark. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll do that, and I got a special little watch that will be able to track my steppies. It'll track my heart rate. It's not like it's like a knockoff Fitbit. So I'll be tracking my steps for you guys too. So I'll be your healthy stream. I'll be your healthy changeling, your healthy streamer. The mouth with Indo, British, American, Japanese, Korean, Soviet characteristics. Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, we're gonna branch out around the Asian continent. We're really gonna catch kill. When Twitch finally takes us out back and shoots us, we'll expand our horizons. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing on this nice Saturday? I was just watching Taimisi. I was watching Taimisi and Lala and Forrest, and they were doing their after event TwitchCon stories. And it sounded quite fun, but I had to get up and leave because I wanted to do a hand cam tonight, but somehow I lost my stand for my webcam. So now like I can't use my camera because there's no way to have it pointed at my hands. So you guys have unfortunately been a hand cam stream has been stolen from you guys tonight, and I got my gay little gloves out and everything. But unfortunately, we're not gonna do it tonight. So we're gonna play a horror game instead. We're gonna play a horror game recommended to me by Taimisi, and he's got good recommendations. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be pretty good. Pager, I hardly know her. Hi Kinski, hello Kinski. Hi Kinski, hi, hello hi, hello hi. Hi, Kinski. How are you doing? Kinski, if I didn't tell you already, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kinski. Kinskis are the oldest one in our group at a rich and powerful 64 years old. Just turned 64. I think he qualifies for Medicare now. So congratulations, Kinski, on your Medicare qualifications. Let me know if you need cataract surgery. I'll be there to help you. Hi, Churl. Hi, Churl. Hi, Churl. No oil fire hand cam stream. Okay. I've only started. I almost started an oil fire, and I only had one. I almost started another one, but I only had one. Okay, all right. So listen, we're not gonna do that. No make him stream tonight. What's the point of going on? Well, we'll have fun together. We'll hang out and we'll have fun, and you guys can bully me into doing other horrific exercise related tasks. I should turn on. I don't feel like turning on the push-ups and sit-ups and squats today. So you know what? You guys get steppies, and that's all you get. Be happy that you get steppies. But yeah, I was gonna do a hand cam stream. But I can't. So we're gonna just hang out. And I hope you guys have always been doing so good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, TwitchCon from what I heard about TwitchCon, it sounded like a complete disaster. Like it sounded like it was a complete disaster, but it sounded like it was a lot of fun too. Because we had like Vera was there, and apparently Vera like knows how to party, and Lala got like super like giga drunk, and she like keeled over and lie down on the floor and expired messily. Thank you, you're old and decrepit. That's great. It's cool. Listen, man, as far as I'm concerned, I spend like all day with old people, pretty much. I spend like all day long with old people, and I think old people are like, I mean, they're cool and all. Old people are cool and all. They really honored the first TwitchCon's legacy with this stream. They really did. TwitchCon definitely, I don't know, man. I just feel like I would have just, like the oil fires that I've been making in my kitchen. I would have definitely been the water to that oil fire, and definitely not have helped very much at all. My understanding is that the con was shite, but hang out with your friends was fun. Yes, that was what I gathered from the after action stream, is that everybody had fun visiting with each other, even though the con itself kind of sucked. Though I heard that some of the food was really good, but I guess it's like, you're in what, San Francisco? I don't know. I remember if it was San Diego, San Francisco. But you're in one of those places. The food's gonna be good anyway, right? The con has no bearing on the local surrounding restaurants. Those are all gonna be good anyway. So Twitch can't even take credit for that. Smiles at you. Also, I fixed Nightbot, so you guys should be able to preg one more time again. But the pregging is back and better than ever. Actually, it's not better than ever. It hasn't changed. I didn't change anything about it. It's just available again. Thank you for here. Let's switch over to Tilly. Thank you for Tilly. Hold on. Where is Tilly? Where is Tilly? Let's get a Tilly out here. Oh shit! I don't have my fucking Tilly bot up. Whoopsies. Here, let's try again. Thank you for Pregario. Thank you for Pregario, Justin Lynch. Very nice, very good. Hello, Lone Soul. Wow, been a while. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a bit. Hello, Fourth Ace. Thank you for the Mpreg. There is still a bit of a delay on the Mpreg. I know you guys are excited, but you have to behave. Hello, Zan. Welcome in, Zan. Break my monitor and make him buy a new one. I do need a new monitor. I need a new secondary monitor, but I don't have the money for that right now because I have to like pay rent and shit, which sucks ass. Because I used to be paying like, my rent essentially like, it like tripled. I think my rent tripled, which kind of sucked. But so that's not great. So when I tell you that I appreciate your Pregario, trust me when I say that I appreciate it. Those bits are going directly to paying my fucking heating. More Tillies will be summoned until morale improves. Morale can't get any better when I'm here with you guys. Smile, smile. Hello, Control O. Hello, Control O. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. Thank you for the Empreg Ace. Yeah, successful Empreg. If you take responsibility, that means I'm now heavy and swollen with child. Barefoot and pregnant in your kitchen. Smile. If I was, chat, listen, okay? If I was pregnant and barefoot in your kitchen, what kind of food would you want me to make for you? Because I can make like pretty much anything. I'm a really good cook, but there'd be a 5 in 10. Well, there's half of a chance of a grease fire. So are you willing to take that risk? Let me know. Sound off. There's nothing more chaos than Emperor. It's the classic. It's the classic evil. You wouldn't survive that. I mean, it was. I wasn't paying very much to begin with, but it was not. It was not my favorite thing to have happen to me. Stop paying it. Yeah, stop paying it, forehead. I haven't even lived. This is gonna be my first. This is like we're just reaching the first month that I've lived in this new apartment. It's very nice. I really much like my new apartment. I have so much space. More space than I think I've ever had in my life, and I don't know what to do with a lot of it. I got a new carpet today, but it like I'm kind of pissed off because I ordered this carpet, you know, and I ordered it from some website, and I needed it to be like a quarter circle carpet, right? And I ordered it online, and the picture looked very nice. I got it, and it was literally like the picture printed on a fucking mat. Like it wasn't actually a carpet. It's like a mat with the picture of the carpet printed onto it. But it's so funny that I don't want to get rid of it, even though I'm like, all right, I paid fucking money for this, and it sucks. But it's really funny to get this, so it was good. I will never financially recover. I'm fucking cooked, dog. Jesus turned the water into rent. I feel like capitalist Jesus would not would. I don't know, man. I don't think I trust capitalist Jesus. You stream when you're supposed to be asleep for work, so you can't catch them much. Well, I'm glad to see you anyway. I'm glad you come to say hi. They can just do that. No. So I moved out of I was living at my friend's house. I was living at my friend's house, and I had to move out, and now I move in an apartment, but I have to pay rent that is not charged by a friend of mine, so it's way more than usual. Something that doesn't use the stove. Okay, I'm gonna make you like a big giant bowl of rocks. Smiles at you. Hello, Rampart 117. Hello, hi. Mwah. I need money. How much USD for this face cam Corona cosplay? My blood is not black enough for that. But probably like $10 million for a face cam. That's like I don't even think there's enough. There's I don't know how much money you'd really have to offer me for a face cam. That's kind of crazy because I'm so like, I personally am so like anti face cam. Like I like besides for like health reasons, I really have a hard time with like people on the internet seeing my face. You know, it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. Then when you let a little blue freak like me in my kitchen is if you were meal prepped in the fridge, do not eat me. I am not. Listen, you eat me, I'm gonna give you indigestion. I'm listen, man. It's gonna be gross, man. I'm gonna turn to blue jelly, and when I hit that fucking lower intestine, shit's gonna go completely sideways. You're gonna have stuff coming out of your esophagus, man. Things are gonna come flying out of your ears, dog. It's gonna be bad. Do not eat me. Nothing with tentacles. Any food under the sun. You don't like Dijon mustard? I like Dijon mustard. Pickles are. I mean, I'm not a pickle guy. You know, pickles are okay. They're not really for me personally. I think they just kind of make sandwiches bad because they're just like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted in my sandwich, a giant sour circular disc. Yeah, man, if I wanted to eat that, I just have like a fucking frisbee for a snack, man. I do not want a big sour circular disc on my burger. Just don't use water. I would love to not use water. Did I Tamu? No, this was like a proper fucking website. It was like a real website. That's terrible. It was fucking awful. I hate it. I'm so mad, but it's funny enough to where I'm like, okay, it's kind of funny to have a picture of a rug on a mat. And it's like I mostly wanted it to like mute the sounds of my chair rolling around for my downstairs neighbors, and it does the job. I can't really complain. But I don't want to listen to this song. We're not going to listen to that one. So I can't really complain, but it was kind of just like, I was kind of just like, if we're going to be honest with each other, like, I don't mind if you want to send me a picture of a rug, but at least like give me something funnier than a real pattern, you know? But I guess that's how they get you. That's how they trick you. Hi, shrimp. Hi, shrimp. Hi, shrimp. Hi, shrimp. Hi, shrimp. A specter is haunting Europe. The specter of malfunism. I mean, listen, if I was haunting Europe, things would be a lot bluer, you know? It'd be like, okay, it'd be like, you know how like in movies, how like Mexico is like yellow, like sepia tone, you know? If it was me in Europe, it'd be blue tone, you know? Everything would be like a nice cobalt blue, you know? It'd be good. Capitalist Jesus turns the water into wine, but the bar isn't free. Oh, capitalist Jesus opens a wine bar in your local small downtown, and he charges like $8 a glass for like a little Pinot Grigio, and he's got like arm tattoos, and he doesn't wear the cross around his. Do you think Jesus would wear a cross necklace? Do you think Jesus would wear a cross? I feel like that'd be a little weird, right? Let me catch up with chat. Trying to find cheaper place. Rent is crazy. Rent is so fucking bad. Rent is awful. The rent was tripling due to handouts that I shouldn't have. Jesus, please help me. 5 years, 10 million. Best you could do is $2,000. Okay, don't actually give me $2,000. Because I mean, I'll do like a neck down Corona cos. I'll do like a neck down cosplay. But at that point, you could just Google Twink and Corona cosplay, and it's kind of the same result, I guess. Unless like, I don't know, man. Unless you wanted to watch the stream where I like do my steppies in it. It's gonna be a quirked up white boy. I am kind of quirked up white boy mode. So if any point in your life you're drunk, they can legally fire you. That's not good. I would not be able to work for there because I'm drunk like a lot of the times. Not right now, but a lot of the time. Are many other variations of Jesus that would be cool with you going to work after you get a shit face? Listen, all I'll say is I feel like people okay, like everybody knows don't get drunk and go to work, but sometimes there's like plenty of people who go to work like really high, and it's like, I'm sorry, like you wake up at like 9 a.m. but okay, time to smoke the plant that makes me fucking stupid for the next 8 hours, and then you go to work and you are dumb for 8 hours, and it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like that's not conducive to a good workplace environment. But what do I know? Maybe I'm capitalist Jesus. I don't know. Jesus the Carpenter would be like, hell yeah, man, live your best life. You don't believe that the mainstream religion is one. I think Carpenter Jesus would make you a really nice, I don't know why I was going to say surfboard. I just had surfing Jesus on the mind for like 20 seconds. I was like, Jesus seems like a guy who would surf, but I think that's just because of the long hair depiction. You know, walking around says you get disoriented because everything is the same shade of blue. My walls are like gray. I don't actually own anything. None of my furniture, none of my carpets are blue. My carpet is red, and the one under my desk is green. Hello, Archie Basil. Hello, Basil. Hello. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, do you think Jesus would wear a cross necklace? Do you think that'd be like, if you were executed via some torturous, horrific method, like let's say you were, again, like my personal favorite is being tied to snowmobiles and ripped apart. Would you wear like a necklace of like a snowmobile with like a limb attached to a rope on the end of it? Would you wear that? Like, I feel like is there like some kind of an equivalent here? I don't know. Do you think Jesus would find it weird to like be like, hey man, that's me nailed to a chunk of wood, in insane pain, in like an incredible amount of pain, and you're just kind of wearing that around your neck? That's great, man. That's cool. Hey, do you wanna order a $9 glass of wine or something? Glad we're moving away from the yellow Mexico filter and PS3 era piss filters and everything. Dude, it was crazy the fact that they forgot what color was back in the day. You know, like I never really played the Gears of War games, but I've seen gameplay footage, and everything is like it's like the back wall of a men's bathroom at like a baseball stadium. It's like, it's bad. It's just brown and yellow, and it's streaky, and there's like damp humidity to it all, and it's really not good. I personally would not want to play a game that looked like that. Male living space. Hey, come on. Listen, there are some things that are masculine about me. And what that is the fact that I live like a little fucking rat animal. Jesus wasn't a carpenter, he was a religious leader. You can be two things. You can be a carpenter and a religious leader. Nobody says otherwise. Capitalist Jesus turns water into wine, then charges you for communion. I think progress this joke in a Twitch size message. I like how you guys really took off with capitalist Jesus. You guys were just like, man, what if Jesus was like, hey, hey man, I need the 13th apostle. You need to open a central banking system, by the way. 13. Hey man, I need an apostle who's really good at cooking the books. I don't know. We did test this. Somebody snowmobile this guy. Okay, don't have me tied to snowmobiles and torn apart. But if you do, if I die via some kind of like grotesque and like or unique like methodology, I want you to make it into jewelry and wear it. I would love, like, if I'm like ran down by a pack of wild hogs, I want you to wear like hog jewelry. I want you to wear pig-based like stuff, you know. Y'all see me taking my statement wrong, by the way. My judge is drunk at any point, even if you're off the clock, they can fire me. Yeah, that's fucked up. How would they know, by the way? How would they, like, do they come to your house and check? Are they like, hey, man, you having fun in here? You having a good time in here? Hello? Hi, Croc Sleuth. Hi. Hi, Croc Sleuth. Hi. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. My goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. I look so bright and cheery. They just call me Brighter Malphon. Well, I've got a good news for you, Fizzbuzz. I have one single good news. I've got a good news for you, Fizzbuzz. I am called Brighter Malphon. Smiles at you, so big and wide. Smile. Guessing you have an on-call 24/7 job? No, listen. This is Lone Soul's you know, he's a part-time pencil sharpener. You know, he 3 hours out of the week he goes to your local FedEx or postal service and he sharpens their pencils for them, and then he goes home. So it's crazy. They have really strict rules for that. I don't know why. Super controversial Renaissance era painter that got people super pissed because so Kid Jesus being a carpenter because he was too human. Yeah, the church. I mean, I don't know too much about really ancient religion. I mean, I guess it's not ancient, is it? I mean, like, it's older, you know, like back in the day. I guess I'll say back in the day. Back in the day can really qualify for any sort of time slot you want it to be. That could be, back in the day could be like 3 weeks ago. Back in the day could be 150 years ago. Back in the day could be the city-state of Ur. You know, who knows? Kiss for you, Basil. 13th apostle, I show up at the last dinner, ask for ketchup. Jesus kills me instantly by causing an embolism in my brain. Was Jesus, could he do those kinds of miracles? Do you think Jesus ever, like, I mean, like, he was supposed to be a nice guy, but do you ever think he was like, he looks and was like, hey man, I could blow your cock and balls clean off if you know, like, get the fuck away from me. You know, I don't know. I would not be a good Jesus for a couple different reasons. Can't wait to order my hog-shaped Malphon Memorial J.O. crystal necklace. Listen, at MalphCon, which is also going to be my funeral, okay? At MalphCon, which is also going to be my funeral, they're going to be selling memorial methodology of my death J.O. crystals. So just like Jesselyn said, I think you guys should all buy them, and then they're going to come pre-charged. So you guys don't have to charge them at MalphCon, but know that it's the last of my gift to you guys, a pre-charged J.O. crystal. Where am I going with this one? What are we doing? What are we talking about? What's happening? But is he on call? Penis sharpener? Don't listen, man. All it takes is one guy to make a bad choice with a pencil sharpener, and them things got fucking warning labels all over them. You know, I'm surprised that that's like an urban legend, right? That you hear in like grade school how some dude stuck his dick in a pencil sharpener. But, you know, I don't think I've ever, seen or heard a real record of it happening. Back in the day, of course, you remember the beginning of Christianity, old man. Don't you call me old, all right? You little fucking gilf. Don't start with me, all right? Jesus could do whatever the fuck he wanted. I think so, too. I would let Jesus crash on my sofa for a while. Would I let him attach chains to my ankles so I could be ripped apart by snowmobiles? I don't know. I kind of question his actions on that one, but for most other things, it's fine. Church was also big, making sure Joseph is portrayed as old and childless to keep Mary sinless. Yeah, because Mary, that's that. I think a bit that I've heard is that like the number one lie people got sold on Christianity is that they believe that like Joseph and Mary didn't go like hog wild crazy on it. You know, a lot of hog mentioned today. We're kind of hog style. You know, we're kind of hog style right now. What happens if we don't charge them? Then my wrathful spirit will drag you down to the pit, okay? And you'll be here with me in hog hell forevermore. You know, hog hell would be like a really good like gimmick barbecue restaurant where everything is really spicy. Thank you for the sippy pocket cat. Thank you. Read the Gospel of Thomas. Don't they cite that in Dogma the movie? Gilf, yeah, you like that one? Two can play at that game. Old ass man, not old. Was there when Adam and Eve got incestuous? That's not true. I try not to look, you know. I wasn't there. I was busy throwing tigers in the Euphrates. It was really fun. Throwing myself dramatically on the Malphcon coffin and crying a lot to make my wife insecure. My favorite part about that sentence is that you presume I have a wife. I love that, actually. I would love to be married. That would be so cool. You know, that's wow. What an admission. Oh my goodness. You'd be a great Jesus, but only if you believe the Unabomber was right. I don't know if I should have read that one out loud, actually. I feel like that's one of those sentences that I shouldn't have said. You know, like, I mean, I get well on no well I get on no, we're not gonna have that conversation. I'm not gonna have that conversation because under no circumstance do you gotta hand it to the Unabomber, right? You like okay. Anyway, we're breaking out the Apocrypha. Okay, listen. Do not. We're not gonna have in-depth discussions about Christian religious history, mostly because I don't know enough, and then I wouldn't be able to make tasteless jokes. If you won't, I will. No Unabomber conversation. I've already gotten crushed for less, okay? Don't do that. Tricking streamers into incriminating themselves. I didn't incriminate. Listen, the Unabomber can incriminate himself all he wants. I have nothing to do with it, okay? Mwah, kiss for you. Hi, Flea Flicker. Mwah, mwah. I mean, listen, man. All I'm saying is that it's kind of weird that if I feel like Jesus would be weirded out to see people wearing the methodology of his execution around his neck. Imagine if Jesus was killed in a weirder way. Like, what if Jesus was killed via, like, I don't know, like the blood eagle that the Nordic people used to do to each other, where they like cut your back open and they pull your ribs out to like form like a set of like a cage of wings, or your back skin. What if Jesus was killed via the blood eagle? Do you think people would wear a man experiencing a blood eagle around their neck? Hi Agumi, hi, hello, hi. Mouth on hog. I thought he was an echidna. Yeah. Okay, all right. Listen, man. All I'll say is that being a streamer has led me to see more unique penises than I'd ever think I'd see in my life. I never would expected to go through life seeing so many different kinds of penises, but ever since I've become a streamer, I've just seen so many. And I'm like, what's happening here? What's going on? I'm going to allow Shrimp to continue her conversation about Christ. I'm not going to read that message. I'm sorry. That's way too long. He was a little based aside from killing random people things. People say that about certain people who are based. They'll just like, yeah, it's based. He killed people for his ideology until he points the gun at you. And then it's like, it was based when you killed other people for your ideology. Other people. Yeah, okay. It's always like that. Bro's life purpose was to die on that cross though. Okay. Well, what if he was born a little further north? What if he wasn't born in sunny tropical I don't know what part of the world was he in? What's it called? Mesopotamia? No. The Fertile Crescent? No. There's a term for that region. The Levant? The Levant. I think it's the Levant that I'm thinking of. What if he was killed by the brass bull? That would be fine because hi Kogo, Jesus getting the butthole pyramid. I don't know. I feel like see if it was like the butthole pyramid or the brass bull, that would be like whatever because then you'd just be wearing like a triangle or you'd be wearing like a bull, which is fine. But I feel like wearing the necklace of a man like having his back ripped apart and his ribs exposed to make the blood eagle, I feel like that's worse, I think Jesus had bigger things to be angry about. Yeah, Jesus probably had other things. Jesus probably saw the future and Jesus probably saw some okay, I also saw this, so I was also mad about it. There's a video going around of some dude fucking a labubu. And Jesus probably saw that while he was crucified at Golgotha, and he was probably just like, man, this is what I'm fucking dying for. So some dude can blast ropes inside a labubu. Man, this sucks, dog. Get me off this fucking cross, No, people don't send me penises. I'm saying I've been directed to okay, there's the whole echidna penis bit, Do you think you'd have ever gone the rest of your I would not have gone my life, I feel, seeing an echidna penis unless I had become a streamer, in which that was a bit, right? I've seen elephant penises because we watched Freddy Got Fingered, which I also wasn't probably gonna watch, all sorts of weird genitals get shown up around here. Why can't I pop off? I know I don't get them from people. I don't get them from people who I know or don't know. I don't send me random penises, please. It's like ambient penises are happening around me sometimes. That's just it's like that. What Jesus did in Neku Sakuraba in the DS classic, The World Ends With You. I don't understand that reference, so that doesn't mean anything. It smiles at you so big and wide. The Middle East? Yeah, the Middle East. That's what I was looking for. but more specifically the Levant. The Levant was the more specific region that I was thinking of. What did Jesus do for Miku? What didn't Jesus do for Miku? Hi, Control-O, hi. You got the female dating app experience. I mean, when I get that long hair toggle going, I've made some very confused people in this world. I mean, there's some people who definitely started thinking some impure thoughts. And trust me, I can feel and hear and see all of your impure thoughts. If you're in my chat room and you're having degrading, sinful thoughts, I can see them. Okay, all right, that was not called for. Thank you for long hair. That was not, all right. Anyway, only you've seen the Labubu Tenga. I have not seen the Labubu Tenga. I mean, I've not been the only one to see the Labubu Tenga, okay? That thing is, that people have seen that. That's going around on Twitter. Some dude fucking a Labubu. It's around, okay? I promise you. Regards to violence being based, Valerie Solanas was based even though she failed to kill Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol was a stupid prick, and I personally think that if he could have drawn like Godzilla instead of like some dumbass fuck ass soup cans. I don't know, man. You know, people like to really jerk off Andy Warhol and fucking like what's the name, Pollock and stuff like that. I mean, like I'm sure like they're very good artists, I'm sure, in like the greater art world, but I just think that their art is dumb. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure it's very good. I'm sure it drives people to like many different emotions. But I think it's just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I think you're dumb. Sorry, Andy Warhol. Suck my dick. Jesus crawled so Miku could soar. I mean, when I found a genie, my first wish would give me an echidna penis. I'd listen. I don't even know, like... Man, the average woman does not have enough holes for an echidna penis to even, like, maximize its utility, you know? Like, there's, like, you're, like, missing at least, like, half of the efficiency there. Echidna penises have, like, four fangs, you know? Women, at most, only got, like, two regions in which to use them in the same spot, you know? Right? Like, unless you're working with a girl with the secret third and fourth hole, which is statistically unlikely, you know, you're just not getting, you're like, what are you gonna do, like hot swap? Fuck off, man. Don't make me hot swap. That's lame. Thank you for the clip. I'm gonna watch that later, probably. Second wish to give myself an embolism. Third wish would be that every third syllable in a word silent. I would wish that the genie had toes. I think that's what I would wish for. God forbid people get laid. Yeah, well, okay, whatever. Warhol would have loved AI. Warhol should have been, man, my opinion on Warhol is that just they'd give you money for anything in the fucking 70s. They'd give you whatever you fucking wanted. You could fuck a Labubu on camera and they'd give you $80,000 back in the 80s, you know? Thangs, yeah, them thangs. Warhol would have, yeah, you lack imagination. I don't lack imagination, okay? I just feel that, you know, I'm familiar with the anatomy of a woman, and I just feel that we having like 1 versus 4 kind of makes it so that hi Billy, mwah, hi Billy, hi Luftwaffe, mwah, hi, hello, hi. I just feel like having like, okay, so let's see, you have four objects. You can only use 2 at a time, right? You have 1 object, you can use it 24/7, 365. It's clearly much better to have 1 object you can use all the time than 4 objects you can only use half of which half the time, right? Don't you know the nose and ears are 4 holes right there? Oh my goodness. Listen, man, it's greatest Twitch chat on the platform, baby. We are truly reaching heights that no one else does. We are scraping the fucking black firmament. Oh my god. The second wish to make them oiled up. I think, listen, man, I wouldn't do that to the genie because you know how hard it is to walk with oily feet? I've had to walk around with like oily feet before, and that sucks, man. That's like the worst sensation ever. I hated that, you know. Technically, still a big important role. Oh yeah, we're still talking about Christianity over there. Liar voice. I am familiar with the anatomy of a woman. Of a woman. Hi Tau 3000. Hi, hello, hi. FAQ. What's your FAQ? We're talking about echidna penises. Keep debating the echidna penis like it's a choice. You're getting an echidna penis. No, Eric, you're fine to talk about. You're trying to talk about whatever you want. I'm just probably not going to read your messages when you're talking about that stuff because it's a conversation between you and Shrimp. I don't mind. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No. You don't have to stop. If you and Shrimp want to have that conversation, that's fine. I'm probably gonna just let you two have it. I'm not gonna read those messages. Fuck me. Why do you just, oh man, I want to play the 50 Cent video, you know, just like, what do you say fuck me for? You know, Ti fucked your first baby mama Melissa, and she ran off with say fuck that guy. You know, my grandpappy said, "Flea, you got one dick, so take care of it." Yeah, you know, he said sometimes I pull on it so hard I rip the skin. You know, 3 at a time, urethra, man. Pissing already is hard enough sometimes. Sometimes when that stream splits, can you imagine having that stream split 4 times? All right, you got to control 2 now. Now what's 2? You got 8 streams, dog. You're trying to piss 8 streams ways. You're using a fucking shotgun. You're using your dick turns into the blunderbuss that killed Shinzo Abe. You know, you got way more barrels than common sense here. All right, you know, come on. What was I gonna say? There was something that I wanted to talk about in regards to. Oh yeah, whenever I think of Warhol, I always think of Andy Dick. I don't know why I always think of Andy Dick, but I did have a college professor once tell me that I sounded like Andy Dick, and I nearly got up and punched him in the fucking face. I was so mad. Like, do you know how shitty it is to say that you resemble Andy Dick in any way? Do you know how fucking awful that is? Andy Dick is like one of the worst people I've like out there. He sucks, man. I mean, he's not like the worst. There's still like, you know, worse people out there than Andy Dick, but he's bad. He's awful. You know, don't fucking quote Ram Ranch. You fucking flash banged you with Omo's face. Listen, maybe is, you know, you want to get flashbang with Omo's face. Just ask him about what his favorite shirt was from the collab yesterday. He'll tell you it was a man hanging himself, talking about how he ripped his skin. Andy Dick Boy, don't call me that. You can't call me that. That's not fair. Don't say that. Hi, A squared, penis pervert, not a command. Not a command, but Nightbot is back, so we do have the Empreg command. If I had penis pervert command, what would you want it to do, guys? If penis pervert was a command, what would I have it do? You know, I mean, that'd probably be for the Fansly stream, to be honest with you. You hear the reverb sound mentally, too. Lone Soul thinks about 15 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch, and he sees Almost face superimposed over all of them, and hears, like, the Vine boom sound as they all get, like, you know, as the J.O. crystals all start glowing all at the same time. Oh, Bubby down. Richard Dickinson, penis at... Come on, man. I could go for some Echidna penis right now, gang. We smoking that shit that killed Shinzo Abe. Listen, Dracula may be gone, but his flow remains. Dracula may be gone, but his flow is still with us. I don't know, man. I just feel like you're just kind of thinking about the economy of it all. Like, you know, it's just too much. I don't need to pee I don't need 4 different streams, dog. This is too, like, I don't even think I've got the blood pressure for that. I don't think, like, you'd get lightheaded and you'd pass out. Forget it. Empreg does have hold on. Let's pin that one. Empreg has a 15-second cooldown, by the way. Oh my goodness. It's sad though because it was asshole just the EMH 2.0 for Star Trek Voyager never appeared again. Who is this? Andy Dick? I don't know. I don't know much about what Andy Dick did or how he was involved in pop culture besides the fact that he like would like get drunk and do cocaine and then insinuate that other people killed their wives or whatever. You know, you should have said Gaylord Dickinson. Listen, man, that's a street in the English countryside that's been around for longer than the United States of America. It's fucked up. There's like towns in like the United Kingdom named like Cockballington, and they've been around longer than my entire nation. Like, you ever stop and think about that? You know, come on, dog. You joke, but when it happened at a PTSD moment, just hold tight your J.O. crystal. It'll all be okay. Thanks for the A for effort on the Empreg. Andy Dick, yeah. F-Preg? What are you, some kind of pervert? Mods, get that chatter and turn him upside down. Mods, take that chatter and attach the method of his death to Jewelry Worldwide. It makes Ram Ranch references way too fucking much. Streamer to trauma, introduce PTSD from a different streamer is wild. Listen, I endeavor to be the wellspring from which all post-traumatic stress-induced disorders flow. I endeavor to be the traumatic event. You know, I am the traumatic event, and the post-stress disorder is what you get when I end stream. Okay, eventually I'll hold that pedestal. I'll stand on top. You know, MILF Preg. If you listen, Ina, if you want to stream, do your own stream, but don't start advertising here. Okay, that's fine. for a straight guy. I think, again, okay, I will say this every stream if I have to, but sometimes the straightest thing you can do is gay sex with another man. You know, come on. Like, really, let's be honest with each other. There's nothing straighter than two dudes just having a good time together, right? Women hate how little it takes for us to be happy. They're shaking out all my lunch money. Mods, take this streamer's lunch money. Mods, I need you to join the local legislature of this chatter state and make it so that his children don't get lunches at school, and if they do, they have to go into debt for them. Man, lunch debt is fuck me. What do you mean fuck me? Why does she say fuck me for? She's the one talking about MILFs, saying fuck me for this fucking old ass lady in my chat. God damn. Can you ask the mods to edit that message with the F with M? Thanks, mods. Yeah, mods, please. If you see any instances of F-preg, please replace with M-preg. We're hashtag gay. I don't know. My ass is trying to buy a cute sweater this big and restock like a World War I sniper. Watch for any stragglers to gun down. This shit is serious. Oh, isn't that your moth cardigan? Kogan's been shopping for like a little, like it's like a Death's Head moth cardigan. Okay, so when I say Death's Head moth, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want to just say that and have people think I'm talking about some other kind of thing, but like, if you guys don't know what that is, I will show it to you because I don't want to get in trouble about this. Hello, She Is Wired. Hello, hi, She Is Wired. Mods, time out the straight poster. Any straight posters in chat, you will be shot on sight. You know, frowny face. Don't frowny face at me. Mwah. Don't frowny face at me. You're so happy to be here. Mods, I need to commit heresy and blasphemy by editing the Bible to make capitalist Jesus more real. I just feel that, I don't know, man. It's fucked up. Lunch debt is crazy. Like, that's like the most psychotic thing I think I can think of a lot of bad things, but they're usually just like outlandish and stupid, right? A lot of the bad stuff is like, that I can think of is like, it's just science fiction, weird, dumbass, stupid shit. But like, lunch debt is a thing that's so like banal, banal. I don't know how you pronounce the word. It's just so like, it's so uninterestingly, boringly evil. It's like children are going into like debtor's prison because they want to eat lunch at school where they have to stay for like 8 hours a day. Like, I cannot imagine anything more evil and more stupid and more fucking boring than that. Right? It's just malicious. It's just so stupid, fucking malicious, dumb bullshit, and I hate it. It's so dumb. Don't tell nobody. I don't want anyone on God's green earth getting it before me. All right. Okay. Ian survived Jack the Ripper. Listen, man. I'm gonna leave that where it is. Mods, remove every hydrogen atom from Earth. Mods, instigate cascading societal collapse and install me as the grand supreme poobah of all human civilization yet to come. Might go shopping for a Death's Head moth sweater. Well, sorry, Kogo. You've got competition now. Not that you didn't have enough, but now you've got more. Mods, go full accelerationist. Mods, I need you to make sure that I don't get in trouble for quote unquote actionable threats on Twitch.tv, which I'm not saying or doing, by the way. No more straight posting. God hell, can't take my post on my phone curved. Curve up for Christ. Mods, curve up for Christ, please. Man, I really should have streamed my end of the we ended up playing what's it called? Jackbox. We ended up playing the Jackbox t-shirt collab, and we had a really good one. Let me pull it up. We had a really good one. Here, let me I thought this one was very funny. Let's see. Hold on. I hate the way that fucking OBS opens stuff sometimes. Where are you? This one was very good. I thought this was a very, very good sweatshirt, and t-shirt. I would wear this. I wanted to see if I can turn it into like an asset on stream. Hello, Asriel. Hello, hi. We boofing, son? Anybody boofing? Any boofers in chat? Mods, destroy the opposition. Mods, if there are two women in chat fighting over sweaters, I want you to take them both and hang them upside down from a street sign so all the coins come out of their pockets and fall down to the cars below. Smile. Mods, splices Gino with a chimpanzee. Mods, force this man to pick up the banana phone. Mods, when onion rings, make this man answer. Mods, go back in time and assassinate Franz Ferdinand. She jacking my box till yeah, that same shirt, yeah, that shirt goes crazy. Well, thanks for hanging out, Lone Soul. I hope you have a good rest. And I hope work doesn't treat you too poorly. And thank you very much for coming in to visit. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you very much for coming in to hang out. Hello, Pluve. Hello, hi. Pages are cool. You got a nifty one from Taiwan that beeps randomly sometimes. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know what I was referencing in the stream title, but thank you. Oh, fucking all right, great. Now I'm pregnant. Thanks, Gerald. Thank you for pregnancy. The thing is that, okay, so I don't know if you guys know what I was referencing in that stream title, but there was an event in the Middle East that I want to talk about. Smile. There was an event in the Middle East that I kind of want to give my opinion on. Do you think that's okay, guys? Do you think we can have a mature conversation in which I discuss these events? So, it was more than a year ago? Was it really? If there are two women in this chat debating over whose baby is theirs, rip the baby in half. Yeah, exactly. Mods, hand me my sword. I need to cut this baby in half. Pass the joke horizon. Well, it's not a joke. I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm just reference. It's a reference. There was 60 days. Don't get banned again. All right. We won't talk about it. We won't talk about it. You can see. Do you see me sweating? Do you see me fucking sweating? Redeeming Tad political VTuber tag. Okay, no. I'm gonna make a joke. Okay, you listen. What Twitch chatters do here? If you guys get dragged out back and beaten to death by Dan Clancy and his goon squad, quite literal by the way, goon squad. That motherfucker's a crazy gooner. You know, it's not on me. Thank you for cloak. Thank you for dress. Thank you for dressing me modestly. Thank you for no longer having me be an armpit crease exposed little whore. I appreciate that. Smile. All right, maybe we won't talk about the Middle East. Okay, all right. Want to be taken out and beaten? What are you, my mom? Wait, no, my mom didn't say that. Never mind. What happened to Jesus was a long time ago. Sure, they don't ban you for that. Ooh. Thank you for the 5 subs, Ace. Thank you very much. Is this because you want to hear me talk about the Middle East? Don't. Is that what this is about? Thank you for the 5 gifts. This is very kind of you. Mwah. 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 Oh, thank you for the armpits, Kogo. Kogorin loves to see my armpit creases. Before you say anything, remember who you're funded by. You can't say that. You can't say that. If you're a Mossad agent, you have to tell me, by the way. Everyone clowns on him for being a gooner. Nobody mentioned how embarrassing is he wears a cowboy hat ever. Yeah, what's the deal with that? You know, like, I'm sorry, man, but like, if you want to be like a 60-year-old gooner, and talk to like 25-year-old women, that's your prerogative, I guess. It's not illegal. It's just kind of weird. But the cowboy hat is a little off, right? I feel like the cowboy hat is like, maybe he's going bald. Maybe he's balding. Maybe because he's like got a big old bald spot on the back of his head. Maybe that's what it is. But at that point, like, you know, like, I feel like just like embrace the ugly bastard. You know, just shave your head and just like have like a really red complexion and like just be like kind of like just be a British pub goer for a while. I don't know. I think that's probably better. No. The kitten is awoken and won't leave me alone. Oh, baby. Mwah. They want to see some shoulder. You guys want to see my shoulders? Yeah, there you go. Take a look, you freaks, you perverts. You know, your VTuber subs come directly from the military-industrial complex. True, actually, Ace is one of the leading minds behind Raytheon's latest missile technologies, in which they use it to track people who speak ill against Netanyahu, and they blow them up. Smile. All right, maybe I'm really definitely dancing on the edge here. Lockheed and Martin has entered the chat. Commentary about the Pharisees put Jesus to death unjustly. Okay, listen, man. I'm not a Pharisee, and neither am I a Pharisee apologist. But Jesus was definitely, you know, if he didn't keep advocating to have people tied to horses and ripped apart, then it'd be one thing. But he just kept bringing it up, and it was the J.O. Crystal thing was weird. You know, like I get it, man. You're the son of God, but I don't want to charge J.O. crystals with you. See you in a month. Don't say that. Don't say that. Look, if people take Dubai's money, you can harass all the 25-year-olds in a cowboy hat you want. That's not true. Hi, Tiamisi. Hi, Tiamisi. Listen, okay, if it's Dan Clancy, I'm sorry, get rid of the cowboy hat. Like, be like a weird old man gooner all you want, but get rid of the cowboy hat and go bald. Like, shave your head. I'm sorry, shave your head. because be the ugly NTR bastard that you want to be, that I know you are deep in your heart. Okay, you know you're already taking the oil money. You may as well just make yourself completely reprehensible instead of trying to be like cool hip grandpa. Be like skeezy old man, because we know you are. Just don't bother hiding it. He was honest only with the Jo crystal. I mean, he was, but that doesn't mean. Listen, man. If okay, let's use Dan Clancy as an example. Suppose Dan Clancy was okay. In this hypothetical, Dan Clancy is the son of God. All right. And in this hypothetical, Dan Clancy is the son of God. Okay, and he wants to sell you a Jo crystal. Would you buy it? On the condition is either that you have to charge it with him, or he charges it and you have to watch. Would you buy a Jo crystal from Dan Clancy, son of God? Yeah. I think were you the VTuber talking about the true reason for Dubai chocolate? Probably. It's probably. That was what I don't even know what that is. This hypothetical does predispose a couple different. This does predicate on you knowing a couple different things. If you're a longtime Mouth viewer, you know what a Jo crystal is. You know who Jesus Christ is, and you know who Dan Clancy is. Okay. If you're a frequent viewer, you know all these things, so you can probably answer this question. If you're kind of a not if you're kind of just you kind of just stop by when it's convenient or when you've got the time, you may not be too familiar with it, right? Yes, I was talking about Dubai chocolate. I don't Jo anyway. Does that mean you're screwed? I mean, that just means you're not in his target audience. He probably wouldn't be selling it to you. You know, he'd probably be like, oh, you know, this girl doesn't Jo. He doesn't care. You know, you don't need a Jo crystal. All right, look at fucking Miss High and Mighty over here. Yeah, it doesn't need a Jo crystal. What are you, fucking Bill Gates over here? You know, I feel like if I was rich enough, I would have like a big, like, you know, have you ever seen those like big giant salt mines with like the huge salt crystals going out of the wall? You know, they're like 10 feet long and like 50 feet wide. They're like these huge giant crystals. I would have that for like a Jo crystal room. Hi Mothman. Hi. Hello. Hi Mothman. If I was like really rich. Hi Mothman. Mwah. Clancy, son of God's Jo crystal's the kind of bit that keeps me coming back. It's just, I feel like it's just a good series of words to string together to make a vaguely interesting hypothetical. You know, like how Dan Clancy is also capitalist Jesus. See, it all comes together. You know, just like Dan Clancy and his Jo crystal. My favorite movie featuring a Jo crystal is Chihuahua the movie. Did that movie have a Jo crystal? Man, we watched that. That was like when I first started streaming. We watched Chihuahua the movie. Got this emote? Oh man. That's you IRL. That's you. That's you IRL. That's you right there. Man, all right. What are we doing today? We don't have to talk about Jesus. Well, Jo crystal could stand for Jesus. Jesus. Okay, crystal. Thank you for the sippy. Should we scrandle it up? We've been yapping for like almost an hour. Should we scrandle it up? Should we? It doesn't, but it could. Listen, lots of things don't really adhere to my personal worldview, but they could, and that's enough to keep me keeping on. You know. Let's scrandle it up. You have all the hype train emotes aside from the level 100 ones. Well, I mean, you know, listen, if you so desire, we could get the level 100 hype train emotes if you so chose. Let me get rid of. Stop doing that. Let me get rid of. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Let's do. We'll do some Scrandle. We're doing Scrandle 2. Let me see. Where the fuck is my window here? Okay. Why are you like that? Window capture. Hold on. We need to. Nope. Why would you do that? Why is this? Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. Scrand up. We're going to go Scrand style. Thank you for the bits, Coco. Here's all my bits to keep the dream alive. Thank you for the bits, Coco. Thank you very much. You're a sweet girl. Mwah. Mwah. I hope you get your nice new sweater. All right, you can't fund that. That's tens of thousands of dollars. That's okay. I wasn't expecting you to. I, that was, as we call in the business, a bit of a joke, a bit of yanking your chain a little bit, Croc Sleuth. But you know what? You know what's worth more to me than tens of thousands of dollars? Your viewership. Smiles at you so big and wide. Smiles at you so big and wide. You know, I could have $10,000. If someone was just like, hey man, here's $10,000, but nobody's ever gonna fucking watch you, I'd rather not have $10,000. I'd be like, I don't stream because I want to make money. I stream because I like to hang out with you guys and make you guys laugh and talk about Andy Warhol being fucking a garbage person who I hate. You know, here's some bits, put the dream to bed. Charles like, here's some bits. Why don't you take that dream and put it out of its fucking misery? Here's some bits. Why don't you send your dream to the Somme during World War II? You know. I feel like Charles like, hey man, I feel like your dream really seems like he would do a great job storming the beaches of Normandy. You know, you take the 10K though. I mean, listen, man, if I had the option between 10K and like having like, I don't know, like 5 people watching my stream, like I can get 10K in other ways, you know, like if I make money streaming, great, cool, that's fun. But like I don't do it to make money. I do it because I like you guys and I like spending time with you guys. And it's kind of like a hostage situation here where like when you guys tune in, I use Time Easy to remote into your computer and disable your the close button on your browser, and it's kind of like that. Don't try to close your window now. It's not going to work. Just trust me on that. You'll have your Waffle House reopen. Kogren had somebody, they found like what, 2 corpses behind the Waffle House? Riches beyond measure. I don't need riches beyond measure. Thank you for the bit, Time Easy. Thank you for throwing a penny at me. Oh, Ty, it's good that you're here. I was gonna do a hand cam stream because I wanted to open the housewarming gift, but I don't have my my camera stand, so I can't use it. Because I don't have a way to have it pointed at my hands. So we're going to have to do it later. I know I said I would do it today, but I'm sorry. So we can't. I'm sorry. Please, begging your forgiveness. Mercy, please. Mercy on me, a sinner. I'm a lady of the night. I'm not a lady of the night. Usually, I do use you to kind of instigate hostage situations. It's fine. Also, because where else am I going to say this out loud? That is true. There is nowhere else where I can say this shit out loud and have people go, haha, you're so funny. Streamer, you're so silly. Versus like, hey, man, I think you got to have a meeting with HR later. We really like, yeah, you got to, it's just what you said, you know, like in front of the patient and everything, you know, like they were, just because they were wearing the Andy Warhol t-shirt really didn't give you, you know, grounds to start accusing people of being Mossad agents, you know, it was really... That's not cool of you, man. Yeah, see, I can do that here, but I can't do it at work. Gift 2 arrives Monday, so a delay is good. Oh, cool, I'll do them both. We don't say that. Sometimes some people maybe will say that, or they'll think about saying it. Sometimes people would be like, hey, you know, I'll imagine somebody saying that, and that's pretty much the same thing, right? I can, in my head, I like to pretend people think I'm funny now and then. Has every MPreg today been successful? No, we've had a couple Bubby Downs. I think Shrimp got killed. Shrimp had a death squad sent on her for her MPreg. Don't forget to radiate, by the way. Make sure you get blasted with radiation. Hack him as tribute. Exactly. All right, let's do a scrandle. 18-inch sausage roll. Speaking of Ram Ranch, and hold on. Let me get over here. I'm gonna also make this a little louder. Can you guys hear the music okay? It's a good song. I want you guys to hear it. All right, so we've got 18-inch sausage roll and sensational popcorn. Wow. You accidentally unplugged Tiny Misa? No, you killed him? That's fucked up, man. You know, he was my strongest soldier in the war against making sure everybody had tumors, you know? Radiate? Oh yeah, Tiny. Yeah, unfortunately, the second Shrimp tries to radiate, Time Easy kills him. Yeah. 18-inch sausage roll, sensational popcorn. I mean, 18 inches is a lot. I don't know, like even with somebody who may be experienced with sausage rolls of inordinate size, you know, I think 18 inches is a lot. However, sensational popcorn. Well, I mean, what else is there to say? It's a sensation. experiencing the sensation of popcorn. What else is better? You know, come on. I don't think you can fit 18 inches inside you if you were practiced. Okay. Well, listen, it takes a lot of, mental preparation that I'm not sure I'm ready to participate in when I'm at the Portsmouth FC in England, okay? I don't know if I'm ready to kind of practice my breathing that to really work on my see, I don't think they provide lube either. So I mean, you've got your work is cut out for you. You might not be ready, but there are people that are. That is true. So speaking of Andy Dick, by the way, 18 inches is fine as long as you love Schmeat. Any Schmeat heads out there? Any Schmeat? Any big Schmeaters in the chat? Just reopened my browser. Holy shit! Yeah, A squared is here to have a good time, and we're talking about Schmeat. I'm gonna go with sensational popcorn. I just think it just tickles me. It's sensational. What else is there to say? Pizza slice and short rib grilled cheese. I mean, this is just really small looking. This is just, it doesn't look like $3.50. I don't know how big this is. We clearly have this if you look at the bottom, you see this little piece of their shoe down here, but I don't feel that that's enough of a size comparison to know exactly how much pizza we're getting. Grilled cheese, however, with short rib and some kind of sauce here. I don't know. I just got protein. It's expensive, but it's just you want melted cheese. You get everything you could want: meat, cheese, some kind of red liquid. There's the back of this guy's head over here. What else can you ask for? That pizza slice like a horrible close-up dick pig where they're trying to make it look bigger. Yeah, true. They're kind of taking it from the low angle. Meatballs and pasta, chips with curry sauce. So many times I have to give it to the presentation for this stuff because it's this looks so good. This literally this picture was probably taken by your average British man out at the pub, out at New Quay, to watch some footy, have a scran, come on England, score some fucking goals, And this is just your picture from regular Joe Schmo, and it looks great. Look at that red high ice lasers. Exactly. It's way more photogenic. The pasta looks bad. The pasta looks fine. It's just pasta. It looks fine. This, however, really looks like somebody dookied on these fries, and the fries look uncooked. They don't look very crispy. They look kind of squishy and soft. And it just looks like somebody did not have a rough day. Had a rough day. We're gonna have to go with this. Got my sweater, the world may rest, even though the shipping was like $30. That's crazy because you told me how much it was already. That's psychotic. That poutine is bad. I don't even think it was poutine. It was just curry sauce. No. Covered in poorly done piercings. Oh no. Wait, she is wired. What kind of? I mean. I will say the good news about the good thing about all the since I became a streamer, all the penises that I've seen, most of them not pierced. People are not going around giving echidnas Prince Albert piercings, which is nice. I feel like they wouldn't appreciate that. Game just picked the better looking food, but butchers look like shit. So this game is they give you stadium food and you pick which one you think and which one you think most people would prefer. So for example, we have onions and cum on bread. And this one we have hockey puck burger. It's just normal British food. You see some psychotic dick pics. What do you mean I'm on to something? What do you mean in terms of echidna penis piercings, I'm on to something there? What do you mean? The curry gives it away. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Those fries look like what comes out of my ass when you eat Taco Bell. It's not good. That's bacon lard. Looks fucking plain. What is that? Cumyons. Yo, come get your cumyons. Oh god, it's super popular in the Balkans. Okay, great, good for the Balkans. You know what else is popular in the Balkans? Abject poverty. Okay, you know what else is popular in the Balkans? Power grids that go down every 20 minutes. Okay. Listen, man. Hi, Freezy Pop. Hi, Freezy. Do you want the cummy onions? Do you want the onion ejaculate? The ejacule onions? Oh, God. Imagine the smell. Ugh, gross. Anyway. God, people want the cum onions. That's psychotic. Hello? What the fuck? At least, yeah, the price is good. The price is good. And it probably tastes fine, but it's like, I'm sorry, man, I don't want cum onions. You want burger? You're doing scrambled IRL tomorrow? Ooh, control O. You should send in your food. Take a picture of your food and send it to Scrandle. Ejaculate onions, what the fuck? Listen, ejaculate onions is apparently, according to Shrimp, a popular food in the Balkans. So good for them. You get what you pay for. That's true. What is that hot dog? Why is it on a burger? That's and it's $13. Look at the price. Look at the price of this. This is like I'd rather you just jump me. I'm sorry, just rob me at knife point outside the stadium and just take my $15 because that's what you're doing here. Thanks for my ejaculation expert. Yeah, Shrimp is a longtime scholar at the ejacularium. Yeah, she's very well known. Ejaculate onions, not a command. Why is the dog and the ketchup separate? I don't know, man. It's on a hamburger bun. The ketchup is over here. It's like $15 versus meat. Okay, so this is like a little meat potato pie, and it's got a little bit of gravy with some fries. And again, this doesn't look great. It doesn't look super good, but it's $4, and it's not whatever the fuck this is. Sometimes it's not even like, does the other option look good? It's how bad is the competition, right? I'm sorry, but like, this does not have to be stellar. It just has to be not this one. Not even a struggle. That's a war crime. Yeah, that's. This is if you told me that this is what they gave you in prison, I'd be like, yeah, man, you must have, what, you on death row or something? I feel like people on death row eat better than this anyway. I squirted on the ketchup at the stand after they gave me that. Ugh. Meat potato pie for $4. This is pretty good. Like even if this is just mediocre, the amount you're paying for what you're getting is good. Versus this is just like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is shameful. You should be ashamed. Diarrhea fries, at least the person has utter contempt for you from the get-go. Yeah, at least at least they're not charging you to like say fuck you. They're not like listen, if I wanted to pay money to get degraded, I would just like find like a fucking dominatrix or something. At least then she'll spit on me and it'll feel a little bit better, Cut or uncut. Oh boy. Circumcision hot dog conversation again. 14 € shit dog is not good. You'll never try, but bread, toast, lard, and onions placed on top is apparently a banger snack. Well, yeah, I'm sure it's good. You just have to be okay with having like rancid onion breath for the next 8 hours or whatever. Poll. No poll. Oh yeah, we'll do a poll. Let's see. Cut or... Hold on. I'll start a poll. Okay. Hot dog foreskin? Cut? Uncut. All right. Okay. Go for it, guys. Tell me how you really feel. Cutter on cred is crazy. Yeah, Ina's definitely not afraid to make foreskin jokes? ? I would eat both of these. I think this one's better. I think the bratwurst with grilled bread, I think that's much better. This has like, I hate this kind of like cheese sauce. It's just chemicals. It's just plastic. What's this poll up? Right? Yeah, which one do you prefer? Do you want your hot dog with or without foreskin? Just let us know. Let us sound off in the chat if you want your hot dog with or without foreskin. I'm gonna go with the bratwurst. It just looks better. Looks like real meat. You can't even tell what this is under here. It's like clearly some kind of like boiled like grocery store hot dog versus like, looks like they fried this on the grill. Like the bread looks proper. This is all grocery store garbage. I don't know. You like sticking your tongue under the foreskin. Now that's a malfriend if I've ever seen one. Hell yeah. Listen, man. That's how you get the mustard out. Like in this one, I see cut. I see the malfriends prefer their hot dog circumcised. The cut versus kosher. All right. cheesesteak fries from the hell dimension because they're like lit up and like this person is watching. This person is in the St. Louis version of the Doom Slayers at St. Louis apparently. Pint of bittersweet mint. Bittersweet mint. Oh, it's in Pennsylvania. We're not gonna. I'm sorry, 50 Cent. I'm not listening to you right now. I'm not listening to you right now. I'm sorry, 50. We're not listening to 50. He's in the 666 box. This dude bought these cheesesteak fries from the devil. You know, I don't know why you lost 100 points and lose the poll. I mean, listen, you didn't have to vote more than once, but I appreciate you coming out and representing for uncut penises. You know, I appreciate you, Eris, man. You know, definitely swinging for the fences. It's an honorable choice. Oh yeah, it's probably shrimp. Shrimp. I think shrimp has a lot of points. You got a pint of Ben and Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. Oh, that's so good. I haven't had ice cream in forever. I think the last time I got ice cream, I got black raspberry ice cream. It was very tasty. I think the fries are probably better. I mean, just because like I don't know, that's a lot of ice cream, and I'd get really really cold. Do not recircumcise. Wait, what? You mean uncircumcised? Don't do that. Put away the stapler now. That's too much ice cream. Like that's like a pint of ice cream is a lot. A pint of ice cream is a lot. You know, I feel like it's just that's way you're gonna be so frigid cold at the end. You know, you did buy ice cream. Hell yeah, ice cream chatters in the house. Ice cream gamers. It's just too much. You know, this is like I guess you could take it home, but then like you don't have to carry around a pint of melty ice cream. You know, I don't know. I'm going with the fries. I mean, I'm sure this is bad. Also, bittersweet mint is an interesting choice. Recircumcised since it came after uncut. Ah, I see. Cheese-filled bratwurst and hot dog. These both look okay. I mean, with a liter of beer. Okay, so you get the liter of beer too. Show meat, not a command. That's not a bratwurst. How can you tell? What's the difference? How can you tell just by it's kind of too much. There's too much condiment on it for me to really see. You had a milkshake today? Oh, what kind? What kind? You know, I had a salted caramel milkshake. It was really good, but I was so thirsty afterwards, and I was already so full of fluid, I couldn't drink anything else, so I just sat there, and I just was cold and thirsty for a while. It sucked, but the milkshake was good. Bratwurst is very different. Well, so what's the difference? Too much ketchup? I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to tell exactly because these are both not great angles. Cookie dough? Oh, hell yeah. Full and big and round. I was so big and round. I would walk around and like my belly would like make like loud sloshing noises. And when I sat down on the couch, it would like it was the sound of my big round belly bouncing around full of milkshake. It was so good. Most American bratwurst you've ever seen. This is Germany. This is in Germany. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. How do you guys do both dick pic angles? Yeah, we're going to get a lot of those. Bayern Munich. Are you familiar with that place, Ina? Liter of beer will get to pick from my alcoholic ass. I mean, it's pretty solid. In America, the beer itself would be at least $13. 40 ounces of beer. It's a lot of beer. That's a lot of beer. That's a lot, actually. Bratwurst is much more brown if cooked on a dark brown char. There's no red in that. Oh. I don't know. There's a lot of ketchup on this one. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Bratwurst is a lot girthier typically. Okay, well, I mean, when you're not having the girthquake, then what's the point, right? One of the top teams in Europe. Oh, okay. No wiener, only beer. Welcome to the Malfeeder Fetish stream, big and round. Thank you, Jesselins. It's important to make sure that your streamer is well fed, and we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I think the beer really kind of pushes it over the edge. Buffalo wings, $17. New England Revolution, chicken curry and rice. I mean, the price difference is insane here. Like, this looks, I will say, curry and curry sauce never looks good in pictures. I find that you have to, like, unless you're taking like a professional photo, it looks like, yeah, mustard slop. This looks like slop. I'm sorry, this looks really bad, but it probably tastes really good. Oh, hi, Manuelanoid. Hi, hello, hi. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. First time you were to catch a mouth on stream in months. To be fair, I was also shot down over Vietnam for the past 30 days. I was in the fucking I was in the POW camp with who was it? Was it Dick Cheney? Was Dick Cheney the POW? Was that who that was? Anyway, I was in the prisoner of war camps with Dick Cheney for 30 days, so you couldn't see me. I think people are gonna pick the wings. I think it has to be garnished, presented nicely. Yeah, I think that was McCain. Ah, damn it. Yeah, Dick Cheney just shot a guy in the face. Whatever. Not die for a long time. I'm working on it. I'm drinking water. I bought a big water bottle. Kogerin convinced me to buy one of those big 40-ounce water cups, and I've been drinking it. I'm so hydrated. Can't raise his left arm above his shoulder. I try not to. I'm going to go with the wings. I think people are... The thing is the price. I'm going to do these. Yeah. The price is a big difference here, but it's just... It looks so bad. Holy moly. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. 2-liter water bottle on your desk, transparent too, so you remember that there's water in there. Mine is... I got mine... So mine is black, so I can put stickers on it. But yes, welcome in, Manulinoid. I hope you're doing well. It's been nice to see you. It's nice to see you, and I hope you're doing well. I saw you were having a bit of a hard time on Twitter, but I hope that things are a little better now. Smile. I'll give you the left now. Mouth with the Stanley Cup. Stanley Cups are crazy. They're it was $50, and I was like, I'm not fucking buying that. I got a knockoff, but it's very similar. New job is going well. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad to hear you doing good. I know. I think are you having trouble with your legs still? Was that you who was having? Yeah, your foot. I was right. I remembered. Okay, I thought it was. I guess I don't know why I thought it was your leg. I guess your foot. But I hope that your foot's doing better too. Are you able to stand and walk around, do okay there? That was you got better now. I'm glad to hear it. Smiles at you so big and wide. That platter makes me want to get burgers. This one looks insane. Also, the price, $26 for 1, 2, 3 sandwiches, what looks like a huge amount of wings back there, and all these fries. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is fine, but you literally cannot stand against this thing. I heart my 50-ounce bottle. So true. So true. Stanley Cups have lead in them. I love lead. I feel like every time my IQ drops when I ingest lead, I feel a little bit better about myself. But I think that also probably leads me more likely to get banned. I think the more lead poisoning I have, the more likely I am to make unsolicited statements about U.S. foreign policy and get in trouble with Twitch. Smile. Wall of chicken. This is a lot of food. This is a lot of food. And the price is really good. You could pay this much at McDonald's for half the amount of complete shit garbage. The leftovers is basically porn. If you are cranking it on stream and I don't see the glow of your JO crystal, you need to get your fucking crystal out, okay? So I have some pain from the bone spurs, and my ankle's kind of weak, but you're saying, good. I'm glad to hear it. What is this? Pork neck in a bun. Brazil, fuck off. Fuck off, Brazil. $35? That's a lot. That's still really good for that price. You're cranking it right now for real? Hell yeah. That is not pizza. This is... What the fuck are you trying to sell me? For fucking... Probably $5? Brazil, what the fuck are you doing? Brazil just trolls? Yeah, Brazil is just... I'm sorry, man. I could forgive you when it was the cup full of bugs. Because that at least was unique. But this is just... This is just gross, man. Have a little fucking mouth on Rumble. We're not going to Rumble. We're not going to Kick. We're going to stay on Twitch. We're not going to get banned, okay? I have no opinion about the Middle East, okay? All of my thoughts are completely uniform. Dan Clancy, your cowboy hat looks really cool, okay? All right? Smile. What the fuck is on the right? It looks like something... I would rather hit someone in the face with this than eat this. I feel like this is better served as a weapon against your friend. It's than food. Looks like they poured water. Yeah, it just looks like wet pizza. That's cum bread. Do not cum on that. For that price at a ballpark. I know, this is ridiculous. This is the same price, but you get a gigantic hunk of flesh. Greg's. Don't Greg's me. Greg's pizza slice. Greg's can do better. Let me get that sausage roll. Don't come on it. Do not come. Do not come. Okay? Do not come. That's a Brazilian trying British cuisine. This is a Brazilian trying British cuisine that's an imitation of Italian food that's being made by a man from Dubai. Okay, like that's what you're getting here. This is like 8 steps removed from the original. Okay, this is like the equivalent of like this is genetically a pug. This pizza is like what a pug is to like wolves. You know, that's what you're giving to me. Shit on the left looks seasoned. This looks like actual food. This looks like something if you put this in front of me, I would eat it. I'd be like, damn dog, let me get a bite. If you put this in front of me, I'd be like, how many generations of inbreeding did you put this pizza through? You know, this pizza can't breathe. This pizza has a narrow airway. Zaza is fucking awful. This pizza was just born out of Brazil. Yeah, this pizza was born addicted to methamphetamine. Makes Sbarro look like heaven on earth. So I don't even think Sbarro is that bad. It's like, it's not great, but like this might honestly be the worst piece of pizza I think I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of bad shit. For the same price, the bun alone. Yeah, right? If you gave me just the bread, if you took off like 2/3 of this meat and still charged me the same amount, it's still better than this. This is crazy. I'm sorry, but like this, who picked this? 18% of people picked that. Who the fuck are you? What's happening? All right, we did pretty good. Scranton with the Mandate of Heaven. Not bad. Not bad. That was a laugh you needed. Well, that's the same. That's the pug version of fucking food. Once they invent foreskin restoration, how long do you think there's commercial foreskin grilling places? No, they're still gonna turn that shit into skin cream. I'm sorry. Sbarro greater than Papa John's. I have not had either of those in so long. If I get pizza, it's like local places. I get pizza maybe like once a month when I'm like visiting friends. And we usually get it from a local place that's quite good. Should we do what do we want to do next? Do we want to do Rule 30 Fortle? Do we want to do Rule 30 Fortle? Or do we want to do we have any other doles we want to do? Plapper John's greater than Little Caesars. Who's Plapping John? I feel like that's somebody in this chat, no? I don't know. Rule 30 Fortle? All right, we'll do Rule 30 Fortle. Rule 30 Fortle. Have I ever had Grimaldi's? That sounds like a Harry Potter character, so no, I haven't. All right. Don't like this one. Don't like that one. All right. Got it. Ooh, we've got Scrap Baby from FNAF or Miles Morales. I mean, you know it's going to be FNAF. Like, let's see. Show me. Post it in the Discord. Let me see. Little Caesars is hot garbo. Yeah, but when you got $10 and tap water, that shit's good as hell. You know, Little Caesars is decent when you don't got a bitch in your ear whispering about how it's awful. You know, classic. You know, right? I think we're going to have to go with FNAF because Kogarin's sitting there right now viciously drawing as fast as she can to pump these numbers up. Plat Papas. All right, I'm all right, that's you can't be saying that. You can't be writing that. You can't be typing that out, man. You can't be doing that. No, it was really, really funny, but like I do every now and then I feel like I have to scold somebody. Every now and then I feel like I have to like whap you on the knuckles with the ruler and then turn my face away because I'm laughing. Look at the food channel now. Let's see. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that does look good. I've never had that before. Is it a local place for you? I've never had that before. It looks good. Yeah, let's not say. Yeah, let's yeah. Every now and then we do have to. You're yeah. We know. My local pizza that tastes a bit like Mother Bird ate a slice and threw it up on our fresh crust. Yeah, Kogarin tells me about her pizza. She's got like a pizza joint where she's like, yeah, it's like imagine somebody ate pizza and then walked over to your pizza and threw their pizza back up onto your pizza and then you ate it. And she says that's what they have where she lives. And she's like, yeah, everybody loves it. That's like the local like joint everybody goes to. And I'm like, all right, girl, you know, listen, like it's okay. You don't have to like. You can eat things and not and like it doesn't have to be shared. Community pizza does not mean like. I feel like the bulimia community is really strong in that part of the country. I don't know. We are not talking about Papa John's pizza pussy, you know. Papa John's pizza pussy pops so crazy though, you know? You mad? You mad because my pussy poppeth severely and yours doth not? Possibly, you know? I like my pizza tasting like cardboard. I mean, you know, who am I to tell you how to live your life? But I just feel like vomit is not the best. Let's go with this one. Ooh, just scooting away from Miles Morales. I stopped. Honestly, better than all the local places. Much like Pan Express, still better than local Chinese places. Local Chinese places, I swear, are all the same exact thing. I've had Chinese, like local Chinese joints from like coast to coast. I've had California local Chinese. I've had Midwest local Chinese. I've had East Coast local Chinese, and it's all the same exact stuff. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, it's all the same. You know. Like they ate it and threw it up only 3 seconds after. Not, yeah, I know. I understood what you meant. Mr. Papa himself ate like 40 pizzas in a week. Was really sweaty in his weird thread video. If you can eat 40 pizzas in 1 week and not have the sweats for the next 8 days, I think that we should study you in a lab. I think that if you can handle that intake of processed cheese at that level, we need to get you like, you're like world class. We need to put you on a spaceship because clearly your metabolism functions in a way that without like we should be able to send you like off on the first manned mission to the Oort cloud or something. Like that's psychotic. That man has to have like the colon of the gods, you know, like that dude, the compression that dude has to be working with, he's shitting straight diamonds. Kitten update, he's drooling on you. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Mwah. Give him a big kiss for me. Mwah. There are no local good Chinese places in Alabama. I don't know, man. I feel like there's two things that I can't really speak on, you know. Hello? Oh, hi. There's like one. I feel like Alabanian. How do you say people from Chinese people from Alabama is like that's kind of like I don't really have any. I don't think I have anything to say. I think conceptually it speaks for itself. You know, that's over 3 does a day. Yeah, no, Manny, come on. Let's not make jokes about that, okay? Let's be good boys. That whole happening was so funny. It was so psychotic. I'm sorry, but like, we definitely want to. He reminds me of like Terrar, you know, wife on the left. Ooh, oh yeah, we are playing a game. When we're done here, I'm gonna talk about Terrar. Cheetah print guts. Ugh. One would think that Chinese food would be big in Alabama. Actually, you think so? I feel like barbecue is the big thing down there. We're gonna go with Mithra. Yeah. Yeah, Ponut Dave loves Mithra. Rosa or Fox McCloud is an easy one. Rosa, easy. At least Fox had some competition though. You know, can you just write message deleted? Yes, you can. And then we're gonna delete it anyway for the bit. Let's make jokes about white monster. Oh yeah, Kogarin had one white monster the other day. And it sank its claws into her, and she immediately developed a chemical dependence. She was like, I have to have another one. I have to get another one. I have to, like, run through the parking lot at my job, sprinting at top speed in order to fucking get another white monster. And I was like, listen, man, you got a white monster right here. Smile. Anyway, having really good sushi in Alabama once? Really? So why? Well, is there, like, a large Asian population in Alabama? What's happening? I mean, not that only Asian people can make good sushi, but I mean, you know, when we're like let's be realistic about it, folks. Let's be honest, you know. You say 2 slices of pizza if you heartburn so bad you might die. Feed 40 pizzas is inhuman. Listen, man, I love heartburn. When I wake up at 3 in the morning, I make sure to make the greasiest possible chicken sandwich and have the worst heartburn known to man, so that when I fall asleep and wake up and it's gone, I feel like I've ascended into the arms of the Lord. Thank you for Desage Maleted, Ina. Thank you. Which one got more Rule 34? It's a little buff. But yeah, this thing is a little fucked up. Having this little fella be here is a little fucked up. I mean, he's just a little dude. He's just a guy. This is like a little VTuber mascot. This little fella is like Tilly's like long lost brother. Like, look at this guy. Message deleted by the gayest moderator. All right, okay, all right. These pagers look weird. Hi, Keen Bay, hi. We're going to get to pagers eventually. We're going to get there eventually. Puffy. Yeah, he is a little puffy. Think we need to have an honest conversation about how Chinese coded the average white boy is? Listen, man. All right. Orders in perfect Mandarin. We're gonna go with this fucked up, man. You got me fucked up for that one. That's fucked up. Gem post deleted. Yeah, okay, brother. You love being a tyrant. You also apparently are the gayest moderator. Meninas McCallan from Bleach and Chloe Price from I think you know what it is? I think that the winner in most of these is going to be characters who already have an established 3D model because Blender porn artists will just rip the models straight from the game and then just draw them getting like dicked down by Juggalo clowns. You know, like that's all they'll do. You know, she clears so easy. Oh, easily. I don't even know. I've seen Bleach around and I've never even seen this chick, you know? Is this the real fallout of the opium trade? I don't know, man. I feel like the fallout of the opium trade is like, I don't know, it's everything. All right, play Juggalo Penis, please. I don't know if it's TOS, to be completely honest with you. Actually, it's like Byleth and Pauline. Ooh. I saw a picture once where like it was like Pauline and Peach and Rosalina and Daisy in like their in their new Mario Kart models. And Daisy had like a really wide jaw, and the caption was like, "Let's all get jaw shaving surgery without telling Daisy." And I looked at it and I was just like, that's fucked up. And it made me remember that one time when I was in Korea, I was walking past this really popular place, like a plastic surgery place, and if you go inside, you can see this gigantic floor to ceiling glass pillar filled with shaved off jawbones. It was psychotic. Byleth easily. I think it's gonna be Pauline. Oh wow, Byleth, yeah. Pauline, yeah, big toss up, but it was Pauline. The American Center of Humiliation, so true. Plastic surgery, yeah, that's like a very popular Korean plastic surgery is to shave your jaw down so it's less square. And what they do with the cast off jawbone pieces is they make gigantic floor to ceiling pillars of them in grotesque monuments to vanity, I suppose. Arceus got that one. I really hope not, but I think he does. Oh god, I've never been happier to be wronger. Oh, I feel like I should pick Groudon just because I don't like this guy. This guy kind of just fucking annoys me. You're doing Pager? Yeah, we're gonna do Pager today. We're gonna play some Pager when we're done. Byleth because people would self-insert her with Husbandos. That is true. Also, I think she's probably just an easier character, maybe. This one might be close. I'm gonna go with this guy because he's a human. I just think Groudon doesn't have the typical, like, he doesn't really have the fuck me eyes that some other Pokemon do, you know? So I feel like I gotta give it to like this guy. It's gonna be, it's gonna be Todoroki. Yeah, legally, you hope it's Groudon. Okay, man. Thank you for Tilly. Oh, Tilly's right next to me. Mwah. Mwah. Can you choose the blue thing? What do you mean? What did you mean? What did she mean by this? You know? Evelyn or fucking whatever, man. This is not even close. Actually closer than I thought. Captain Marvel or Kenroji Mitsuri. I think I've seen this girl. I've seen that Groudon is less sexy than Tyranitar. I don't know if I have an opinion on that, so I'm just gonna agree with you. Smile. Both read it. I mean, I will say I like her. She's like a little sour candy. She's like a little sour candy, like a little water. Thank you for Tilly. Mwah. I can kiss my little Tillies. Smile. Wow. I think it's gonna be this one. She looks like a little sour watermelon candy. She looks cute. By Jesus Christ, by 9,000. All right, not too bad. Did we have any more games that you guys wanted to play, or we're ready to go play our horror game? Probably not CM. Too many people hate her. Yeah. Well, it's also just I think this is a. You know, the beautiful animation girls from Japan are a little more popular in the dudes jerking off communities. You know, Mitsuri has boob window built into the design. Very true. You know, I don't have boob window, but I do have back window, which you can't see obviously because I can't turn around. But I mean, if I could, you know. Animal Girl, they can have AI generated mass. Ooh, existing 30 years longer. Captain Marvel will have more. I think that Captain Marvel didn't really exist in the pop culture consciousness for a long time. And then when she did, it was in a way that people didn't like, so they didn't want to make porn of her, you know? Right? Like, some people will obviously, like, jerk off out of spite to characters. Like, I've definitely, like, there's characters where people will be like, I hate this character. I have to jerk off to them right now because I'm so mad. You know, like that image from, like Tails Gets Trolled where it's just like, I'm angry. I'm going to go have sex with my girlfriend, so I'm not going to be so angry anymore. It's like that, right? You know, the spiteful jerker. The spiteful hate jerking. Exactly. Someone mod this guy. Shut up, Kokorin. Stop. Slaps you on the top of the head. That's AI generate. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know, I'm already full of milkshake. I don't think you need to fill me full of anything else. I already slosh a little bit when I walk, you know? Smile. Okay. All right. Do we want to play game or do we want to do another daily? I think it's time to do. We've been hanging out for about an hour and a half. We can switch over to the game. No. Yeah. Maybe we'll try video game. Let's try video game. So we're gonna be playing Pager. Now this is apparently a horror game. Oh, geez, that's loud. Ooh. Okay. This is apparently a horror game, which is quite message. All right, listen, guys. Come on. Okay, we're gonna go over here. You can delete your message if you want, but you can't delete your feelings for me, which is nothing but love and adoration. Smiles at you so big. Pinups are cute. A lot of Western comic characters don't get porn. I best they get pinups. I think pinups are honestly, the beautiful, voluptuous form of a woman in spandex is very appealing to me. And I think that if I could hang a picture of that on my wall, I would. But I don't think I can hang a picture of, like, you know, the other stuff that you'd get online of, like, Japanese characters, you know. User killed to hell? That's fucked up. Message retweeted. User's balls were slapped for this post. User's balls were dipped in barbecue sauce for this post. She obscure per se, but she was living in a shadow, a lot of stupid stuff, and a major legacy character for 40 years. Last 20, she got a serious push to be the Wonder Woman Marvel. It didn't go over well due to writers and audience misunderstanding the character flaws as positive traits. Hate jerked by you. Moderators, bring this user to completion. Moderators, don't forget the balls. We need a vanish. We do have lurk, which is as close as we get. I mean, unless you mean like vanish as in you want to like disappear a chatter like Soviet Russia. Like you want to like make a chatter like disappear via like the secret police or something, which you guys are. Man, you will not. Okay. Moderators, link your Fansly accounts, please. Wish there was more illustrated Mormon bubble porn. The fact that you keep bringing that up tells me that you have been producing all the Mormon bubble porn. And I guess that's why you've been sending it to me. User needs more Sigma male grind set to Aura Farm here. Vanish, it's a 0-second timeout. Oh, that's fun. Maybe we should do that. Let me know how to do it and I'll set it up. Moderators, throw that thing in a circle. Messiah was crucified. Christ was nailed to a cross for this post. All right. How's the audio? Not too bad. What are the controls? WASD, Q, interact, select space. Okay. Look. I love looking. Huh? Audio's nice and clicky. Yeah. Ooh, I love we've got footstep _3.wav. Oh! Okay, all right, whatever, man. Not produce any remarkable percentage of bubble porn, Mormon or otherwise. Well, here's your chance. Thank you for mass Tilly production. Turn it up just a little. You think, oh, we've got Giga Tilly. We've got the Giga Tilly. All right. Message installed Linux on the Taco Bell drive-through menu. Mods, make this chatter order his lunch through the BIOS, please. Mods, make sure mods give this man the Windows 98 blue screen slushy flavor, please. Welk. Okay. Welk. How do I look at messages? Messages. Oh, Welk. Okay. Oh, welcome to your new job. We're glad to have you on board. Well, oh, because it's a pager. I've got a pager. Mwah, kiss for you, Freezy. Mwah, mwah. Man, can we shout out Freezy Pop? We had a lot of fun with him yesterday. He brought a lot of friends together, and we had a really good time. And he gave me some very funny T-shirt designs. Freezy is a lot of fun. You go check him out if you don't know him already. He's a good Mal friend, a good member of the community, and we appreciate him. Yeah. If I get a message every time I step on one of these lights, I'm gonna. Can you get a Mountain Dew BSD blast? Can I get a Mountain Dew? Can I cast Greater PTSD on my soda, please? You know, Greater Baja Blast. I cast Baja Blast at 4th level. This obliterates the local Veterans Association. Follow instructions carefully. Toggle your page with right click or Q. Use M for the menu. Shut up. You can't tell me what to do. Hi. Hello, cameras. Can I pop a squat? Can I pop a squat here on this big old chair? Okay, the lights don't equal pager message. Somebody, is this a butterfly? Why is there a butterfly here? Butterflies, you don't need that. You don't need the artificial sucrose. Go find a beautiful flower. Come on. Message was posted after the window for the bit to be funny. It's a little wordy for that one. Hi, AI. Hi. Mwah. Is this a scary game? Ooh, I can type. I will do my best. Wow, I don't know. This might be a scary game. It's apparently very good. Worth going into blind. It was a recommendation from Timisi, and I trust his judgment. So, can I write penis or something? Oh, hey, can I make this thing explode into 80 billion pieces? Okay. Can't do anything with you. Butterfly sugar, baby. You love this game, Squelches? He's a little squelchy boy. You know, I also squelch. Don't tell anybody. All right. Let's see. Stop. That's gonna scare me more than anything else. Priest proceed to the next floor. Good luck. Why do I need luck? To go in an elevator? Why do I need luck to go on the elevator? What's happening? Press. I love pressing. Okay. This is kind of hard to look at. Is this a game you recommend? Yeah, Ty recommended this game. Develop possible paths from the pathways list. To choose a cluster, move the sphere to center it. Press select. Thought it would be hard to look at, but it's mostly fine. Okay, as long as it's easy for you guys. As long as you guys are okay. The vibrate sound, it's scary. Okay, it's scary. Very striking. Train your eyes. Coughing baby. You know how hard it is to look with these fucking eyeballs on the side of my head? You know, these things, like, listen, when you've got like 9 extra eyes only on the left side, it's a little disorienting. Let's do G6 to E4, I guess. Option to make it look worse. I love that. Hey, man, you want things to be shitty and awful? Press this button. I guess that's what you do when you click follow twitch.tv/BrighterMalfun. I can't get to D6. What's happening? Okay, D6. Oh, D6, and then I have to find E4. What? Here we go. What? Wait, huh? E4? D6. No? Wait, huh? This is a smart people game? I don't understand how this works. Develop a possible path from to choose a cluster. Move the sphere to center it. Press select. Oh, this is D6. Okay. I need G6. Huh. There we go. You're just fucking up in the stupidest way. Yeah, the issue is that I can't read and am dumb. Smiles at you. Oh, this is busted my nards a little bit looking at this. You think if I shake the door hard enough, it'll open? You guys ever been like in a public bathroom and you're like using a stall and some psychotic motherfucker comes into the room and starts like going like this, hey man, let me in. Man, come on, I gotta use that toilet right now. I gotta use the one you're in. They start twisting the ever-loving fuck out of the door handle. You're just like, hey, like, come on, dude, listen. Bang, 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 bang. Let me in. Bang, 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 bang. And then you go to open the fucking door because you're finally done. and they're gone. They're not even there. Your eyes just rebooted. Look at the worst mode in the settings. Okay. Glow, yes. Palette, ink, dark play date, Obra Dinn, game. Ooh, these are cool. Wait, how do I know it's worse? Camera smoothness. We'll do medium. Oh, now we're talking. Wait, hold on. Let me do this here. Very high. Camera sensitivity at max. Let's see. Invert camera. Glow, yes. And then palette, we're gonna do... how does that look for you guys? How does... I can't... I have no idea what's happening. Oh, this is not good. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. This is Malfun going home from the follow quarter on the right. I can't even tell which one is right. We're going left. Fuck you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. I got this is not working. This is not working. We're gonna turn off the camera invert, and then we're gonna roll with this. Okay. Okay. This is psychotic. Okay, we're gonna play like this. Malfun going to the bar to get licked. Oh. Ooh, fish. Nice. Okay. Listen, man, I haven't gotten licked at a bar in a while. There is no such thing as failure, only opportunities for growth. Okay. Oh, they shot and killed me. Okay, that's fine. All right, let me unfuck the settings here. Let me unfuck this. I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna leave some of this shit on. Okay. I'm gonna leave some of this on. This is horrific. I think it's really good. Follow the quarter on the right. What if I just don't listen to you again? Surely this will not have negative consequences. You failed miserably. I thought it was just opportunities for growth. The Game Boy one is nice. Do we want to do the Game Boy one? I kind of want to play through the game normal first, actually. I'm going to play through the game normal style first. But we're going to definitely follow the quarter on the right. Fuck you. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. He's dead. Glioblastomal tumor got him. All right, let's see. I failed miserably. Surely there's only so many times I can fail miserably, right? Surely. Do as you like. You just love Game Boy. It does look nice. I will say. Holy shader. Yeah, it's kind of cool looking. Honestly, this is like really. It's a little hard to look at. Oh wait, stop sending me to the blood dimension. All right, we're gonna try one more time and see if we can make anything interesting happen. I don't listen, man. The day that I let a pager tell me what to do is the day that I get obliterated by the pager, I guess. Looks real cool when the color fades in. I think it looks good red. All right, we'll go to the right. Let me shake the ever-loving fuck out of every door handle in this place. Took the wrong path. Please follow the instructions. What do you mean? Was this not the right? Wait, what? Wait, huh? What? Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. I'm so mad. Fuck you, game. I'm going into the fish room again. Fuck you. I'm hanging out in the fish room. Whatever, man. This shit is way better. This is the Joel room. We're Joeling it up in here. Admins, gaslight this blue twink. Do not do that, all right? Listen, last time somebody gaslit me, I lit my stove on fire. Hi, Shake and Echo. Hi. Hi, hello, hi. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. All right, we're leaving the Joel room. Imagine the smell. Imagine the smell. Proceed to the next floor. Please be more careful next time. I smell terrible? Fuck you, man. I'm so mad. Stinky, not stinky. I smell so good. Pathways. B2E1. B2. Let's do E4 to E8 to D4, actually. Let's do something different. E8 to E8 to D4. Let's try something different. Mr. $300 perfume. It's nice perfume. I highly recommend it. It smells very good. All right, we're now in the void. We're now in the, can we drop off the face of the earth here? Because of the fish? Yeah, well, good morning, ladies. Whatever, man. You can help with stinky, nice smelling washes and lotions. Ooh, I need somebody. Ooh. I'm not going into the. Please deliver a box from 1. You must carry a box for entering any room. You're not my real dad. I'm going in here. I need butterfly flutterbuys. I do need to get a new perfume that's not $300 because now that I actually have bills to pay, I need to buy things that are not $80 million. Okay, where am I going? Room 1. I don't think I. Oh, you stole my door. You stole my hallway. We're gonna take it to room 2. I have a package for you. Can I drop this thing now? Hello? Hello? Hello, game. I'm disobeying you, game. Game, pay attention to me. Game, I'm disobeying you. Hello? I'm not listening to the narrative. I'm being a bad boy. Game, aren't you gonna punish me? Whatever, man. Well done. Continue to the next floor. Wow. Ah! They sent me to fucking hell again. Okay. What if I do this instead? Ah! Okay. Floral, fruity, and clean smelling. I like to smell like vanilla. I like to smell like vanilla. Okay. We're gonna do not gas. I need hello, please? All right. Okay. We're gonna figure it out. We can solve basic puzzles. Bing. All right. Not bad. Not bad. You want to be punished, huh? Me? Smiles at you so big and wide. E5G1. Let's do H1D4. H1. Oops. H1 to D4. D4 D's nuts. Try Bath and Body Works. Kogren has been going to Bath and Body Works very frequently, and she's been buying like 80 million things at a time. So I will have to also try. She's also been recommending me some. You boofing, son? Man, you ever think... Man, I saw a video once where some dude smoked a chili pepper out of a bong, and he nearly died because he had, like, capsaicin in his lungs. And it just makes me imagine what it would be like smoking soda. You know, like, what would happen if you smoked, like, a can of soda and, like, you carbonated your lungs or something like that? I feel like you just burp a lot, no? Or I guess that's when the carbonation's in your belly, like in your stomach. If you had, like, carbonated air in your lungs, would that just be regular air and you just kind of, like, cough or something? I don't know. Do I still need this package? No, I don't think so. Oh. Follow each move instruction very carefully. What are you, my fucking dad? They're not letting me go off the road. Start running. What? Why do I don't know how do I run? How do I run? Wait. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No. Jump 3 times. I can't jump. I can't jump. I'm not allowed to jump. What is Crouch. I can't. I can't. I don't know how. I don't know how. God doesn't let me. Watch out for the car. What the fuck do you mean? What do you... What? But what the fuck do you mean? Watch out for the fucking car. What? Agility is quite poor, which is what we anticipated. Man, shut up. Hi, cowboy. Hi, welcome in. Hi. You love Bath and Body Works? The one that was Madagascar vanillas discontinued a few years back. They have others with vanilla notes. Yeah, the one that I have was very, very nice, very mild. So I'm looking for something that's not super chemically, but I'll take a look. That scared me. I don't like that. Don't scare me. C3. Let's do A1 C4. A1 to C4. To C4. Gnome freak arrived. They don't call me. I mean, no, nobody calls me that. I'm not a gnome freak. What if I fall off the edge here? Man, this game does not let you kill yourself, which is a staple in any game that I play. If I can't hurl myself bodily off the edge, then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Ah, Gargura is sending me. Wait, I'm getting pager messages from Gargura. Wait, hold on. The car's always coming in, buddy. You're Brian Family Guy. I love those fucking cartoon animals. They make me want to merge without looking. Nobody calls me that, cowboy. Nobody calls me that. My friend's philosophy, Marshall and TJ Maxx when they have one on sale. I need to find something that's under $100, so I will trust you. Take the coffee to the room at the end of the corridor. Can I, like... Gargura, you need to help me. It does let you kill yourself by disobeying. Yeah, but that's not the same as hurling myself off the edge into oblivion. Do you have evidence? No, that's not true. That's not true, Smile. Oh, there's a fella down there. Hi. What's good, dog? Hey, brother, is Gargura sending you messages to your pager, too? Hi, Egg Priority. Hi. What if we kissed under the missing toes? Who's toe? I think we gotta help this motherfucker who lost his toes, dog. You know, come on, man. You can't listen, man. That's like in the Constitution, you know? You get the right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and having 10 toes. How else can you be 10 toes down? You're no more broke than me. You wouldn't get something big money. Listen, you know, I don't know. Sometimes listen. There's people out there who have no money, nothing but debt, and they still spend a lot. So I don't know. I see. Shade Kaneko, I trust that you're smart and frugal and smart with your finances, but every now and then, some people have a weakness to spending money on things they shouldn't have. I would know. I'm one of them. I've spent money on things that I shouldn't have. Hey, buddy, can you jump? Do a flip. Do a flip. Do a flip. Wide Chinese child, you do not enwiden me. Do not enwiden me. I would kill for a great cup of Joe. Who the fuck is Joe? Gura, you gotta be honest with me, man. I can't help you. They don't put tracking chips on the toes. We ain't got no way of giving back the toes. That's fucked up, man. I feel like every American should have trackers placed underneath their toes. Can I get in the chair? Can I spin around on the chair? Thank you for wide Chinese baby fawn. Thank you very much for wide Chinese baby fawn. Try to be smart. Your guilty pleasure, getting the occasional body care product, which you should do. You know, if I was more Catholic, I would say every pleasure is a guilty pleasure, but I'm not. So smiles at you. That's fine. Be spending that money on the goth BBW hair samples. They haven't perfected cloning tech yet. Listen, one of these days, I'm just never gonna go live. I'm gonna post a face reveal of me with a girl in like all sorts of crazy goth getup, wider than she is tall. And I'm gonna say like mission accomplished, and then I'm gonna disappear off the face of the fucking earth. Get in the cuck chair? No. No. I have Fire Emblem Awakening feet. I don't even know what that means. I'm just gonna go run in circles for a while. Joe Wyden, you are. Joe Wyden, you are. That's not even true, Egg Priority. If I was that wide... Oh, wait, did I go... What happened? Listen, man, if I was wider than I was tall, I'd probably spend more time on my stepper, to be honest with you. One of these days you'll go live and just be the most fire mugshot I've ever seen for 12 hours straight, then the channel self-dead. Hello, Eric AC. Hello. Thank you for short hair. I'm so cute. I'm so cute now. I'm so cute and handsome. Well, we didn't get this fucker's coffee, but whatever, man. We've got, like, Sisyphus down here looking for his boulder. Extra special? Oh, aren't you a sweetie pie? You're so sweet. Shake and Echo's always so sweet to me. Mwah, I love you. Mwah, you're so sweet. Ooh, and a sippy. Hi, a lack of bones. I hope you find some bones soon. Thank you for the sippy. Thank you for radiation. Don't forget to radiate. You've watered the streamer. Thank you. I'm now wet. You've watered me. Hey man, hey dog, you got any coffee? Hey man. You ever think Sisyphus tried to fuck the boulder? I'm not gonna elaborate on that. Shirley's. Oh. Back here again. Oh, you got bouldery. I don't even know what that means, egg priority, but all right. Probably. I think, listen, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You know, listen, it gets lonely up on that mountain. So we're losing. Oh, we have room for another tag? Okay. Boulder yuckers. Okay. Oh, we got to get rid of skin pervert. Goodbye, skin pervert. Goodbye, skin pervert. I'm sorry to all skin pervert heads, but goodbye. If you were a real OG skin pervert, know that you're forever in my heart. Yeah. Not the race car bed, you're not divorced. Some people are just spiritually divorced, you know? Can I get in this fucking chair or not? Man, this game is lame. Can't even let me get in this chair. Anyone in the chat spiritually divorced? Thank you for the sippy shake, Kaneko. Thank you. He learned to love the boulder. I think so. After a certain amount of time, you definitely like... Isn't it like Hades? There's like a character, Sisyphus, and he like drew a face on his boulder or whatever. How topical is the Sisyphus conversation? Just... Oh, there it is. It's a big-ass coffee, brother. This is a big-ass coffee. Thank you, Daddy. Again, I say this every time. I'm not Daddy. I'm Father Dearest, you know? You gotta listen. You gotta bring me home those A's on that report card, and maybe you'll get an extra $5 on your allowance. I'm Father fucking Dearest. Oh. That's fine. I'm sure that won't... That was great. Next floor. I'm sure that won't... That doesn't indicate anything bizarre, you know? No idea what it was though. Since you unplugged the max, you had a crit today that should have wiped everyone. Oh, that's fucked up. I do like having a 1% chance of of the radiation being like, you are at ground zero at a Bikini Atoll for a test. You and everyone else who on this list have now died. Let's do G3A7. G3A7. Oh, there you are. Oops. There we go. Thank you, Daddy Nearest. Me, how it feels when your father is close to you, I guess. That seemed normal? That seems fine. That seems fine. I'm more boy next door? That's probably true. Yeah. The fun fact is that I am next door. The next door. When you open the next door, I'm gonna be there. I'm not just boy next door. I'm boy next to every door. Smiles at you. You vowed not to code this month. The bugs will persist. I like it. All right. Would you recommend this job to others? Yes. 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 Thank you for Tilly. Thank you for Tilly. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we have 10 Tillys. 10 Tillys is the maximum. So if you get more than 10 Tillys, you're wasting your points. You have to kill Tillys if you have to exterminate Tillys. There's a colleague in the next room. It will guide you to the next floor. Don't call them its, bro. Don't call them foids. Can you make me set up a NOS with a Samba share exposed to the internet with no password or anything? Are you trying to have me drink energy drinks and take a dance class? Like, NOS is an energy drink and I don't know how to Samba. So, hi Tilly, hi Tilly, hi Tilly, hi Tilly, 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 Tilly. More like mysterious uncle. I think I would be a good fucked up uncle. I think if you were like, yeah, you know, your uncle's a weird blue-haired twink VTuber on the internet, and he talks about penises all day long, and he also screams when people send him a pager notice. I think that would be really good. I think that's a good tagline for me. Like he knows what any of this is. Of course not. They know that I don't know. Also, welcome in Fizzbuzz. Mwah. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I probably did. I don't mind forgetting that I've said hi to people because then I can say hi again. It's so nice I see you twice. So nice I'll say hello twice. What, huh? Colleague in the next room. Where's my colleague? How many rooms do I have to go through? Meow. I'll see you later, brother. Why did he run so fruity? Why did he run? Are you the one drinking all this fucking soda, brother? You're gonna get a kidney stone, dog. Come on. Think of... Ooh, look. That's pretty. Do I have to make... Ooh. Huh? Minor time mods. Turn the streamer into multiple if-and statements. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Anything but that. Hit the NOS, bro. I love hitting the NOS. I haven't had NOS in forever. I drink mostly Celsius. Celsius has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I have 2. So, I mean, I've had one. I might get another one. Also, why did that guy run like such a little fruit cup? I mean, come on, man. Let's. We're professionals here. Let's. If we're gonna run, we have to do it professionally. Okay, and that means proper posture. You know, like we're at, like, you know, and that and all that, right? Let's do A8, or let's do F7 B4. F7 B4. NOS is good for you when you need to drive 3 hours at 2 a.m. Man, I fell asleep while driving the other day. Well, not really. I didn't fall asleep, but I was kind of like dozing off. So I pulled over, and I pulled into the local, like, a gas station that was nearby. Check the floor plan. Get back to me. Okay, that sounds good. Can I sit in the clock chair? I guess they've got no cuck chair, but they've got a clock chair. That's good. Mod, show streamer what it looks like when this user was spanked for this post. I didn't fall asleep while driving, but I pulled off into my local gas station because I was like really sleepy and kind of dozing. So I pulled in and I just like parked, and I fell asleep for like 3 hours, and I woke up to a grandma knocking on my window asking me if I was dead. And I woke up and she kind of like looked at me and was like, "Are you dead?" And I was like looking at her and I was like, "What the fuck do you think, lady? Yes, obviously I'm dead. You know, it's bad. It's fucking poor form. You know, was I dead? Yeah, I was dead, obviously." And wake up 200 milligrams caffeine sports tablet, 200 milligram UF5. I feel like, I don't know, man. If I start popping caffeine pills, it's gonna be the end of me. It's gonna be the end of me. You know, you should have been like, "Am I dead? I don't know." Hey, ladies, are you dead? I don't know. Am I? You tell me, lady. Can I sit in the clock chair or not? I gotta clock it up. You know, come on, let me see your clock. We got clockways with it. Oh, do we have to go counterclockwise? Counterclockwise? This room gives the squirrel stapler effect. What do you... I'm gonna see God? What do you mean? Is this heaven? I mean, with that old lady? I mean, kind of a gilf, if you ask me. It kills the bit rate? Oh, okay. Probably because I'm looking at the floor. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I would have done that for like 20 minutes. Can I go back in there? Can you let me back in? What the fuck? Man, I wasn't done looking at those clocks. You got me fucked up, dog. Am I just gonna... Oh, I guess I'll just fall through and die. This floor was designed to test your patience. You did not succeed. Expect appropriate penalties. Don't threaten me with a good time. Bink. Song request. I think we're in Nightcore. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, why not? All right, let's do H7E7. This song fucks so hard, though, to be honest with you. This shit's gonna go crazy. We're in heaven. E7. Where's E7? There you are. This is good ambiance for this game. Any VOD friends, go listen to Nightcore Heaven. Ooh, smaller boxes. Oh, look at this one. It's so cute. Oh. All right. I think this definitely adds this. Maybe it takes away a little bit from the ambiance, but I think it adds a different kind of ambiance. Kafka's horror game sullied. All right. Well, nothing to write. Okay. I feel like Kafka. If you listen to Kafka, if you read Kafka while listening to Nightcore, you're gonna have a different kind of horrific experience. No, it's all good. We'll just listen to it once. It's not Nightcore Saturday. Very successful football team in the company. We won the last 3 business seasons. Let's see if you can join. Please don't hurt me. Ooh. Stay under the light. Aim for the goal. You have 3 shots. Okay. How do I kick? Huh? It's called Nightcore. You put an anime girl on the thumbnail. Exactly. It's called. Ooh, there we go. Kick. Oh. Kick harder. What do you mind? Stop. Okay. All right. Okay. Ugh. Man, I got weak ass baby legs. Are you even trying? No, I'm not trying. I'm listening to Nightcore. Fuck you. I love Nightcore. Kick. Too weak. Too weak. Your soul is weak. I see your soul and it is weak. It's not Nightcore Saturday. Well, I guess it's Saturday we're playing Nightcore. It's one Nightcore Saturday. World's strongest changeling. Yeah, you should see my brothers and sisters try this shit. It would have been even worse. This game is way better with Nightcore. It's kind of exciting, isn't it? Ooh, we've got some shapes, some diagrams. All right, we've got some circles. Play Pika Girl in a Pika world. I kind of wanna. I feel like there's definitely like a good Nightcore song can definitely add to a horror ambiance. B8 and B1. I'm developing. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the briefcase to the next floor. Okay. Okay. Is there? Where's the briefcase? Do you think there's like? Oh, hi Omo. Hi. Hello. Hi Omo. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Hi. Mwah. How was your stream? How was the darkness? Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Isolators. Hello. Lack of bones. Hello. Tier. Hello. Alex Wachia. Hello. Hi. We're playing. I forgot what this game is called. What are we playing? We're playing Pager. Gargura is sending us messages via Pager, and we're doing our very best to not be pathetic little weak beasts. This art style looks neat. It is pretty neat. Hi, Isolators, you already here. That doesn't mean I can't say hi to you. You don't want me to say hi to you even every time I see you? Hello, hi, beloved. Huh? You don't want to be my beloved? You like how this game looks? It's pretty cool so far. We were listening to Nightcore with it earlier, and it went quite well. But this is a horror game apparently, so I do kind of want to get in the mood. You know, I kind of want to get in the schmood. You know, get that schmeat in the schmood. You know, you're here watching the ballpark food. Okay, that doesn't mean I can't say hi to you. Hello, Mimic Chest. Oh, here's the briefcase. Hello, Mimic Chest. Oh, okay. Let's make sure. Let's be polite. We're gonna close the doors behind us. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right. Okay. Is this where you want me to put the briefcase? Oh! Hey, I don't think that's... The gurgler's down there, chat. The gurgler's down there, and he's gurgling. Almost low flopper. Is that what they call him these days? Is that what they call Mimic Chest these days? Almost little flopper? Flip job. How would... Omo, did you have a good stream with the darkness too? Did you finish that game? Weren't you like almost finishing it? That game looks fun. I've seen people play it for a long time, but I've never actually played it through. That's not the fucking message. He loves it. Listen, man, if a day goes, hey, listen, man, if Omo has 1,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Omo has 100 fans, I'm one of them. If Omo has 1 fan, it's me. If Omo has 0 fans, it means I'm dead. And do you know why that is? Because no one gives a flipper job like him. All right, it's a fan for life. Let's do A8 H4. Let's do A8. H4. H4 A8. Okay. Wow. I knew Malfoy could turn himself into a fan. Mwah, kiss for you, Frankish accent. Almost finished on stream and then had two guys help him finish a second time. Was it you? You are his top guy, so I imagine he trusts you with his puppy button. You know, I think, you know what's funny is that Tyr, when we were on Discord call after the collab last night, Tyr was just like, yeah, man, almost send me this weird pink remote control in the mail, and I just press it whenever, you know. I just think it's really funny, and I just press it, and sometimes I'll hold it down for a while, and Omo will give me like a call, and he'll be like, hey, man, thanks, and you don't really, and he's like, I don't really know what for, but I'm like, yeah, sure, man, of course, whatever, we're friends, and then I just keep pressing that button every now and then. If you want to do the Call for the Darkness 2, we should do it. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see what I got going on, because I think we have a lot of other stuff to do still. Can leftmost Tilly be moved? Yes. What I'll have to do is I'll have to kill her, I think, actually. I'll have to kill that Tilly. Because the way that is set up is that... the way that it's set up is that's a second... the way that it's set up, it's like a second scene in which hold on. Here we go. It's like a secondary scene, and I can't just move the image. It's a whole thing. It's got some range. I mean, you know, listen, only the best. Your almost strongest soldier. That's me. All right, killed 2 Tillys. Well, she'll. I was gonna say she'll live, but she won't. Read that in your voice. I don't like that. Someone left their gun on the coffee table. You know what to do with it. I saw a video once where some dude stuck a gun in another guy's ass. That shit was crazy, man. He put a condom on the gun, which was really funny to me, actually. It was really funny. He, like, put a condom on the gun and then stuck it in this dude's ass. And I was like, I get, like, the concept of, like, safe sex, but I feel like you're yanking my chain here, right? You're not being serious here, are you? Gun safety matters. I know. It's like, you know, he didn't want to stink up his gun. Bet it helped with the cleanup. Gun oil is expensive. You know, some foreign substance jamming your barrel. I mean, you know, all I'll say is that rule number 1 of gun safety is have fun and be yourself, right? Rule number 2 is the gun is more afraid of you than you are of it. Rule 3 is if you can't see your target, it's okay to shoot at noises. And rule 4 is gun safety is always at its best when it's pre-lubricated, right? Why were you watching something like that? Oh, I mean, you know, every now and then you stumble across a video like a dude fucking a labubu, you know, a guy getting a gun stuck up his ass, and you just watch it and you just kind of see what happens, right? 4th time Phil's RSO training, and we have become increasingly efficient at it. We will fail our RSO training many more times, and we will make it much worse every single time. I watched homosexual gunplay porn. Okay, listen, you know, it's a conversation starter, okay? Okay, you know, you will definitely be able to have a good conversation if you say, "Hey man, I saw homosexual gunplay porn the other day." And then that's like a conversation starter, ender, you know, whatever you want, man. You're in an uncomfortable situation, that's how you get out of it. You want to start an uncomfortable situation, that's how you do it. You know, you want to talk to your Twitch chat about weird shit, that's a good one. You know, gun oil is a unique lubricant. Never use oil-based lubes. It never fucking comes off. Speaking of sticking up another man's ass, you watched Scary Movie today? The original? Man, those were good movies. Those were pretty funny for the original. You saw a video of a guy fucking a Pippa Pipkin Fumo? There's definitely more than one of those out there, right? There's definitely more than one. Like a dude fucking a labubu. If Kogran was here, when I get Kogran on call next, I'll have her do her labubu voice. She does a very good labubu. Is there any gun porn that isn't homosexual in nature? Well, I'll leave that to the viewer to decide. He's stimming in game. Yeah, this is me right now. This is me just losing my fucking marbles right now. Sometimes you just gotta fucking lose your shit a little bit. Plus, you have some VTuber I'd never heard of that came with the fleshlight pre-installed. Holy moly. Alright. Typed in Pippa Fumo, the idea of a dude fucking is making me laugh. I mean, listen, you know. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. This guy is lighter than the other ones. But this guy's on the left. And this guy's on the right. I feel like we've got... Okay. Oh, we can be a centrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's not an odd or even number. It's us? Yeah, this is you guys. You know, not even joking, trying to find if there are real dolls of VTubers. I found that instead. Oh, yeah. Twitch shows me Raiders in green. All I see is a target-rich environment. This guy's on the... Well, I mean, this guy's on the right, and this guy's on the left, and this guy's, like... He's, like, highlighted more, you know? If you line up, you might get them all. Ooh. 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 I don't think so, because I can't really crouch. You're basing you shoot on skin color? Well, I mean, listen, they're listen, I don't see skin colors, but I do see lighting. Okay? I do see people who are maybe in the spotlight. Fleshlight pre-installed homosexual gunplay porn. Thank you for that clip, Shrimp. I don't know. I just feel like this guy is lighter than the others, so I feel like the game's telling me to shoot this guy, right? Because look, like his shade of gray is lighter than the other ones, you know? But like I'm also, of course, naturally inclined to shooting somebody on the far ends because I just feel like, you know, I don't want to shoot someone in the middle because it's not very, like you won't have even numbers on each side. If I shoot someone here on the end, we'll still have 5, and then this guy's still in the center. So I guess, oh, you know what we should do? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we shoot this guy, and then we'll have 5, and this guy in the middle will be the lightest. So then why don't we? Because it'll make a nice little symmetry. What if I shoot them all? I mean, we'll try. We'll try here. Let's. What are you doing? Don't kill this hole. Just find the bin and get rid of it. Whatever, man. God, try to have a good... Evil? What do you mean evil? Listen, man. This... Recycle fish gun. Please move on to the next floor. Whatever, man. Evil Nature confirmed 15 minutes of debating who to shoot, and he's called a freak. Yeah. Yeah, me. The argument maybe was don't shoot somebody versus pick the... Make sure you find the right... Failed the crowd bronze shit morals test. You were making that up. Nobody on Earth was named bronze shit. You know, that's fake. That's a lie. Let's do H5, H4. Okay. Murder. I was ready to kill, man. It was easy. Find the box taking the next floor within 5 minutes. I was ready to... One more thing. When you encounter a man-made fish, adhere to a trajectory that is a precise antithesis of the vector indicated by its orientation and the alignment of position. The timer starts now. You have 2 minutes. I don't feel like there's any fish that's man-made. No? Fish. Oh, I need to go the opposite way of the fish. Making from the beautiful German language. People are not named bronze shit. I'm sorry, like LeBron is out there and he's just like people making fun of my fucking name again in some fuck ass Twitch chat and he's mad. I'm gonna get a phone call later, okay? He's gonna be like, why you let him do that? And I'm like, I'm sorry, Bron. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, wow. Mods, hold it while I piss, please. Alright. Tilapia should count because it's gross. Tilapia is just way too strong. Let's do let's do B8, D7. There we go. Okay. Listen, all I'm saying is if the Germans didn't want to be made fun of, they wouldn't have had all their toilets come with a poop shelf. Okay? You guys know about the German poop shelf? Yeah? Tell me if you don't know, because I'll tell you. My middle school made us catch tilapia for them to sell. What? Did you grow up in, like, Newfoundland? Did you grow up in an island off the coast of Canada? Should have gone with bronze chat. That looks more real. Oh, yeah. In this chat, if you're a good enough chatter, the moderators will hold your hand when you're scared to go to the bathroom alone at night. Like, if you have to go through the dark hallway, one of my moderators, Kogrin or Time Easy, will hold your hand to make sure that you don't get scared. Okay? You don't know? You guys don't know about the poop shelf? We're trying to condition employees to study a certain buzz frequency with discomfort. Ah. Gargura. Focus and press the button. Repeat this several times as you get back to you. No. Hi, Fizzbuzz. Hi. An American school and agriculture class. I mean, that's a pretty good thing to do. I mean, I don't know. Learning how to fish, you know, like that's a, you know, the government tells you to hunt people and cut them with knives and all I want to do is barbecue, for God's sake, right? You know? Poop shelf. It's real. The poop shelf is real. The Malf runs into a dark hallway and running. They're going to be so scared. Don't do that. I love pressing this button. The stream, so you mean not, please. Hey, I'm not done. I'm not done. What the fuck? So the poop shelf is what is a marvel of German engineering, in which the Germans have designed it so that their toilets have a shelf. So when you take a shit, it rests on the shelf so you can examine it before it flushes. You know, very scatological focus culture. And which is why I don't feel bad about making fun of them for anything, because they have the poop shelf. So, shit's so fat it snaps the shelf. Oh no. You've used those? What's your opinion on them? We've got a real poop shelfer in chat. What's your opinion on the poop shelf? Ah! That was not cool, man. Did that work? What the fuck do you mean did it work? Shut up, you dickhead. You don't like them? They are a little weird. What if you drop a grade A coin on this? I mean, like, if it rises up like a snake out of like a snake tamer's like vase, then I think maybe you have other problems. A4 to B5. A4 to B5. A4 to B5. Germans have a tendency to be a 50% bug person for some reason. I have no opinion on... Actually, I do have an opinion on the Germans. And I feel that they are quite good at engineering. Smile. Confusing peakers with coilers. See, now it sounds like you're saying things that I should tell you not to say. Did I explode the butterfly? Oh, never mind. There he is. This is a test for you to see how much we can save by using the same door for every room. Probably a lot. I mean, I don't see why you use different floors, different rooms. Still going with my chess move theory. Wait. Oh, you mean the butterflies? I like how they wetly squelch. You know, I feel like I need to wetly squelch more frequently. I was doing dishes today and it was very satisfying. The level name things. Oh, you mean when we're doing the little buttons. Oh, that's clever. I have no idea what any of this means. To be honest with you. I'm just kind of opening doors and clicking buttons and stuff. Thanks for the shout out to women. We love women in this house. That's what good pussy sounds like. Oh. Hey man, do you mind if I take a seat? No? Okay. All right. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. All right. Andy Warhol would love this game. That prick. Okay, let's try the ye old wizard sleeve. Eye of Newt, sleeve of wizard, door of building. Anthony Bourdain would love Malf on streams. Listen, man, what's that quote? Ever since you've been to Vietnam, ever since you've been to Vietnam, you wouldn't stop wanting to beat Henry Kissinger to death with your bare hands. I think you don't need to have to go to Vietnam to want to beat Kissinger to death with your bare hands, but it definitely doesn't hurt, right? Fire writing doors, agriculture, wheels, FWDA de Fuduawa. Listen, man. What was I gonna say? I just feel, listen, man. I feel like there's a lot of things you can apply to once you meet your friend. Once you hear about your friend's childhood, you'll never want to stop beating their parents to death with your bare hands. I've got quite a few friends who are like that, where it's like they'll tell me about like how they grew up, and it's just like, that motherfucker's not my dad. I'll hit him with a car. I don't care. Fuck you. You have a complex emotional relationship with him, but to me, he's just the dickhead who made my friend miserable. So fuck off. Fuwawa. Yeah, you don't even watch Fuwamoco. I bet this guy does. Anthony Bourdain would love Fuwamoco. Man, did you guys ever see the Anthony Bourdain tweet where he talked about like My Little Pony? He would love Fuwamoco. He would be a roughie. He would say bow bow. Bow bow indeed. I love the Fuwamoco. If you're mean to my parents, you'll be forced to hunt me down. Okay, well. Listen, Shrimp, you and I have already had several long discussions about that, and I think that we know where we stand. Slandering the fuck out of the dead, Anthony Bourdain or Kissinger or somebody's parents. There's a lot of people that listen, man. Disrespect to the dead is actually my #1 crime. So far the only crime that I've been punished for actually was disrespect to the dead. Anthony Bourdain being a ruffian is not disrespect. Yeah, check his opinions on My Little Pony. He loved that shit. He'll love Fuwamoco. Do you guys see the Fuwamoco Japanese McDonald's commercials and how their hands just kind of like levitate over like up into frame? I love it. Clearly detached arm props holding like a hyper realistic chicken nugget just slowly floating up next to Fuwawa, who's like bouncing around at Mach 12. Too many people you need to disrespect. I don't listen, man. I'm just not somebody you want to put in charge of like a funeral home. I will definitely be like, so we are gathered here today to ball the fuck out. We are gathered here today because this dead guy kind of sucked ass. All right. B5, E7. B5, E7. Smile. Some flutterbys. Ooh, fun little game we love to play called Clean the Tooth before going to the next floor. I love it. It's the tooth. Why is it activating my Geiger counter? Why is this tooth radioactive? Why did they take the elephant's foot and turn it into a tooth? Kick ass versus suck ass. Who win? Oh, kiss ass. I think suck ass is better because if you suck ass it could be like, oh, like it's good or it's bad. Oh man, this sucks ass because it's bad. Or man, that thing really sucked my ass. It was great. Hi, Remu Lover 69. Hi, hello, hi. Mwah, mwah. Randiate. Don't you randiate me. You think we collided? Smush. Don't forget to radiate, chat. Let's type. Rate this game. 10 out of 11. Wow. Remu Hackery. Best game ever. We love giant radiating tooth. Now you see, boys, it's Remu Hackery down the field with the ball, and she's gonna do a real burner of a pass here. And see, I often have dreams where my teeth fall out. I had a dream once where not only did I dream my hey man, where not only was my teeth falling out, I had to reach into my mouth and pull them out by myself. And whenever I reached in to pull them out, they were like big, thick, like cloth material. And so I had to like keep pulling out like big, giant, thick, like scarves made out of teeth. Otherwise I would choke to death. And what happened is that I woke up and realized I was eating my pillow. It was very stupid. Malphite had a dream. We're saved. I do have a dream, you know. My dream is that chickens one day can cross the road without having their motives questioned. We need Fumo emotes. Do not turn me into an easily marketable plushie. That was a premonition. We're doing this tomorrow. Don't do that to me. Don't make me eat the pillow. You were eating it? I was like chewing on my pillow. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. I was chewing on my pillow, man. I just woke up like with a big mouthful of it and a very, very dry mouth. And I was like, damn, at least my teeth aren't falling out. Mouth has confirmed. No, I mean, yes, I've confirmed that in the past, but that doesn't mean it doesn't need. Ooh, toothbrush. That doesn't mean it needs to be in every piece of fan art. Pop, 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 pop. Good. Now you're conditioned. Remember this game every time you brush your teeth. That's true. Smile. You're supposed to bite the pillow, not eat it. I mean, how do you eat things? Do you eat things without chewing? Do you not bite your food? Do you not chew your food? I don't listen, man. I don't chew my food every time, but most times I do. G1, G8. I don't chew mac and cheese. I just swallow it whole. I just swallow it whole, like completely. I just like stick it in my mouth and go gulp and it disappears. Do I choose soup? It depends on how much stuff is in it. I would say that I choose soup at least 1 or 2 bites, but macaroni and cheese just goes straight down the pipe. That shit is like just like that thing goes straight down the slip and slide, brother. Eating is extra steps after biting. We can agree to disagree. We don't have any elevators on this floor. Me when I lie. Deep throat it. No. 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 Do you chew ice cream? Yes, actually, I do chew ice cream. Test the teleportation device our company recently developed. Please don't teleport me, because then I won't be the same person. You'll kill me, and then a new person will be born. If it works, we get rid of the elevators completely. Please enter the chamber and press the button. Sir, yes, sir. Whoa! Hi, Scholarly Frog. Welcome in. It didn't work. Awesome. The device worked well, but there was a slight problem. That's fine. Hello, Scholarly Frog. Other you did not disappear from the previous floor. Uh-oh. That's not good. Do not worry. We'll get rid of it manually. Okay. Ah! Hello, Scholarly Frog. How are you doing? Sorry, I had to take a quick pause there. How are you doing? How was your stream? Did you have fun? Did you play some games? I hope you're doing good. If you want to raid and run, no problem. Take it easy. For anyone who doesn't know, I am twitch.tv/BrighterMouth on the Changeling VTuber. We are playing Pager. We are currently getting brutalized by buzzsaws, which is a fun pastime around here. Stay a while if you like buzzsaws in and or around your mouth. Biting is part of eating since you start the digestion process the moment saliva hits the food. So if you spit on your food before even putting it on your mouth, does that mean you're eating? There's some peeking and then finish up with some arting. Ooh, I have been seeing your fun little emotes that you've been doing in the troll cord. They're very fun. They're very fun. B7F4. Fun fact, actually. Whenever if you are using your bare hands to, hey man, if you're using your bare hands to like season like meat or whatever, can you get the fuck out of my way? I'm cutting. Whatever, man. Look out, man. That's fine. That's why I've just spit. All right, A squared. You're getting out of control. You're a free, yeah, but you're a freak if you do that. Okay, fair enough. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, if you're ever seasoning meat and you're using your hands to put the seasoning down, not only are you seasoning the meat on the counter, you're seasoning yourself because you are also meat and you can in fact be seasoned. You know, so next time think about that. Okay, when you're like doing like a barbecue rub on a steak, you're doing a barbecue rub on you as well. You know, D8 F6. All right, Big brain, huge brain. My brain is big and swollen and it hurts. And every now and then I have to go to the doctor and then I have to drain a bunch of fluid out of it. Ooh, one of the employees has been performing poorly. You need to help it improve its performance. Do I get a gun? Can I shoot something now? Please adjust the voltage to 10 and press the shock button. Yes, sir. Die. 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 Man, whatever, dog. What's over here? I'm busting out of here, baby. I'm busting loose. These are the cannibalism conversations from yesterday? Exactly. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze again. Stop whispering. Failed the Bronson Turd Waller ethics test. The fun fact is, I think that's like I think it's the Milgram experiment. Actually, is the term for that kind of test. You can bless me. You can in fact bless me. It will not increase my number of blessings, but you can indeed bless me. All right. Well, I guess we have to electrocute this guy. Die! Die! Let's try 40. Yummy fingies, very yummy. They could not give my ass control the shock button in an ethical test. No, do you know what I read once? You choose not to assist. You may be next. That's fine. There was a study done where guys where like they gave like college students like the option to like shock themselves to see how much they could endure, and apparently like women would stop at like a certain number, and guys apparently not only would not stop at a certain number, they would max out, and then after maxing out, they would continue to shock themselves even if the experiment was over. They would just like, dudes were just like, yeah, man, we just gotta electrocute ourselves, man. It's just the name of the game. It was like one of the like you pioneered that. All right, you know what you. Ooh. Teeny little door. Look, this is the guys. Look, guys. This is a cute little house. Cute little door. Please drink the shrinker saver to fit through the small door. Volt pervert. Nah. Well. I mean, you know, who doesn't love a good shock every now and then? Almost streams. They were bored. Yes, they were bored. So it's apparently a thing where like they tell like if you're a woman, you have a taser for self-defense. They tell girls to not tell men that you have a taser, not because like not because it removes the element of surprise, but because 9 out of 10 times if you tell a dude you have a taser, he will want to electrocute himself with that taser. I would know because I would do that. Do that sometimes. Oh, kiss, kiss for you, frog. You would too. You're not even mad. So it's just fun. It's just fun to electrocute yourself. You hold your tongue because you have only bad things to say. Can I hold your tongue too? Can I hold your tongue? Have you ever held somebody's tongue in your hand? Have you ever like pinched somebody's tongue between your thumb and your index finger? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy if you've ever done that. You know, it's a very unique feeling to hold a tongue in your hand. It's very it's like really wet. It's not like sandpaper, but it's very gravelly. You think so? Yeah. I mean, you know. That's kind of a surprising amount of people. I feel like grabbing someone's tongue is not the most common experience, but what do I know? Drink. What if I just choose to alter the perspective? Tongues are wet. Malvin out here making controversial statements. Not all the time. Not all the time. Can I just, like, perspective my way out of here? Whatever. Does sucking on someone's tongue count? No. The feeling of a tongue on your tongue is... See, guys. Now, I know what you're all thinking. This is how Malfun experiences the world every other day of his life, not just today in this game. And you'd be wrong, okay? Usually things are only about half this tall, okay? There used to be a dude I followed back when I had a Twitter who would troll VT for the funniest post... Sorry, we forgot the cockroaches. We'll make it cleaner next time. Got me killed by cockroach. That's a shitty way to go. Share the most of this bit where he gets sad about an ex or recorded so drunk and shocking himself with a heavy-duty taser. I mean, there's worse things you could be doing with your time, no? Let's do G7 F4. G7 F4. 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 This is how he discovers his size fetish. I don't think size is a fetish. Everyone is a... We're done here. Thank you for your hard work. You can go home and rest now. Okay, sounds good. I feel like everyone's a size. You can't, like, your fetish is like, okay, man, this person is size. You know, you're big or you're small, whatever, dog. Ooh, I live in a warehouse in the middle of nowhere. Oh, can I watch TV? Can I go to bed? No. How can we be sure this wasn't Omo? We don't know. Shorter chode font, not what they call me. Let's get back to work. Next floor. I love work. I love work. Talk about genetic cup size. Yeah, you know, the cup that you're born with. Every human being on Earth is born with a tiny chalice, and if you don't have yours, you're a fundamentally broken person. F6, F5. F6. F5. Cuck shed? Don't call my house the cuck shed. I don't live in a cuck shed. Don't say that. Yandev posting about chalices again. Listen, man, all I'm saying is if you don't have the chalice you were born with, you don't have a soul anymore. That's that cup is where you keep your soul. I keep mine in the fridge with a little bit of saran wrap over the top so my soul doesn't get out. If you don't have your cup, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have a soul anymore. I'm sorry. The company has a very difficult task with deadline in minutes. Wow, L for those guys. Urgent spiritual supports required. Please go to the chanting room immediately. I do like chanting. I do like chanting. Can you obtain one later? You'd probably have to take somebody else's, but good luck, man. Good luck, man. If you try to pick up somebody else's chalice, they just like... They just kind of like slap you on the balls, dog. Like, mods, slap this chatter's balls. Poking these eyeballs. Mods, slap this chatter on the balls. Saw a cute fan art of a favorite character in a glass of booze. Like, oh, fun, smile until it was tagged with micro. I will say, I don't personally, I don't understand the appeal of micro because it's just like, what if I wanna go to a nice date to you know, to the ice cream shop and we'll hold hands while we walk down the road. But you are so small and so tiny, I simply cannot hold your hand and we cannot go for a nice walk to the store, you know? They stole my jockstrap that I was born with and been lacking a soundtrack. I think that's just called circumcision, brother. Everyone wants you today. It's crazy. You're a popular guy, but since you belong to me, so you have to stay here. Smile. Smile. You see, since you're my #1 favorite, you have to stay here forever. Smile. What if they're into that? Then your date holds you in her boobs or something? Okay, but like, listen, man. People are always just like, oh, I want the beautiful girl to step on me. You know, if a beautiful girl stepped on me, I don't think I'd like that very much. I think I'd go like, ouch! Wow, that really hurts. You know, I'd much rather she gave me a big hug and a kiss or something. I think that would be much better. Hey, you can't leave. What are you doing? Get back here. -2? Shut up. There are artifacts from former CEOs. Begun chanting until the forces are balanced. I love chanting. Tape. Staplers. Ooh. We did it. Oh, I see. You want someone to step on your back? I think that's just called a massage, brother. You can get that. You can pay money. You can exchange money for goods and services, such as that. We did it. They're all lined up. No? Me in elementary school playing with the bells in music class. I shatsu massage? That's crazy. I hope you wiped afterwards. What is Steppies but a foot hug? Thank you for Lala Amanita foot images. I'm not filtering anything, okay? I'm never filtered. Never been filtered once in my life, okay? weight of a whole ass person on your back. That is pretty good. I had an ex who liked me to do that. We did it. That's lined up, no? That's pretty good. Oh, wait, we have to line them up with the dots? I don't know. That looks lined up to me. Me when I lie. It's where they step on you. I'm sure it was nice. I mean, like, it does sound good. I really like I said, I had one time I had somebody press their thumb into like some part of my spine, and there was this very loud cracking and popping sound, and I've never quite heard out of my left ear properly since, but it felt really nice. Oh, you did well, but we still failed. You can go to the next floor. Oh, okay. That's fine. One has absolutely no control over the fetish they're given. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have control. Every now and then, I'll go past a hospital, and I'll just go into the maternity ward, and I'll just point at babies at random and just be like, "You're gonna be into feet when you grow up. You know, you're gonna like monster girls. You know, unlucky baby. You're gonna like, you know, other horrendous thing that I can think of. They popped my ear cherry. That's fucked up, man. C8F4. Monster Girls. We love Monster Girls here. C8F4. I need C8. Okay, there we go. Malvin, the type of guy to hold his farts in while jerking because he's afraid of developing a fetish if he shoots one out. What the fuck? All right. You're a weird pervert. Stop. All right, listen. Oh, this is our company mascot. Do not touch it. Sir, yes, sir. I'm a good worker drone. I will not touch the mascot. I won't even look at him. I will allow him to fuck my wife. Kill that thing? No, it's fine. If he wants to listen, man, that's the company mascot. I will not touch it, and it's fine if he wants to fuck my wife, okay? Uh-oh, unlucky, you're gonna like blood and guts. Might not choose what arouses you, but you get to choose what you... That is true. That is, that's a powerful statement, Croc Sleuth. I feel like it's an important thing to recognize. You know, you can listen, man. You may be driving past a car crash and get a boner. You can just ignore that. You can just file that away in the vault of your mind and never address it ever. And then you'll die, and you won't have the sin weighing on your soul of cranking hog to a car crash. Right? It's fine. C2B3. Let's see. C2. Oh, I need to go all the way around. Oh, there we go. Ooh. What's with those faces? What? That's what we're talking about, no? Is that not what we're talking about? Are we not? Is this not the conversation we're having? You know? I think it's important. Frog, he's off his rocker. Yeah, I'm a little unhinged tonight, which is not different from most nights, but I think it's important to, you know, there's Alex, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, to be honest with you. H2G7. G7. Ooh, there they are. All right. So true. Yeah, so true. Cranking hog to a car crash is a string of words. I endeavor for you to leave stream having heard a sentence you've never heard before. And you'll come back the next stream and you'll be like, huh, what new phrase can Malphon cook up to inflict lasting psychological damage on me forevermore? Repress the urge and you're rewarded. There is truth to this. Exactly. Discipline is the name of the game. You pass through these doors. 7348592. Watch out for those wild trains. Sir, yes, sir. For like 5 new sentences this stream. I love talking out loud. I said watch out. What do you... Listen, come on, man. There's worse things to be done than turn into paste. Car crash boner. I don't like... Some of these clips are really, really painting me in a light that might not be my favorite. But you know what? Tier, that's a psychotic sentence. See, Tier also makes sentences that are also heretofore unheard of, in hopes that I read them out loud. But this one, I think I won't do. I won't do. You didn't watch out? I did not watch out. He told me to watch out, and I didn't watch out. All right, man, come on, dog. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, stop hitting me with trains. I get it. What am I doing? 7, 3, 4. 7, 3, 4, 8. Write a tweet. You're so evil. Wow, you really like trains? Thank you. I am a Tylenol American. So much worse things than any other analogy could. I didn't read it. It's not. I'm innocent. I'm innocent for that one. Okay? I didn't do it this time. You didn't watch out. I don't know, man. I think these trains should watch out for why we talk about the plot of the famous movie Crash about jerking it to trains. I don't know, man. I feel like trains are like 8. Oh, all right, man. I disagree. Send the tweet. Oh. So evil. You know what, Tier? I'm gonna veto that one. Refund that man his points. I'm not doing that one. I'm sorry. I'm putting my foot down. That one's just gross. I'm not doing that. Refund his points. I don't want to do that one. That's too much. It wasn't that bad. It's not great. You tweet the darker mouthful because that's like a play on my name. This one is just awful. Cars actually crashes about getting horny over car crashes. Oh, like the book Kogarin's reading about the woman who gets horny over airplanes and wants to sexually die in a car crash. Oh! I think maybe I think let's dial it back. Streamer says it's time to relax. Okay. Oh! They said, well, I'm trying. Listen, man. A squared. How am I supposed to watch out? I'm not even wearing a watch. What the fuck do you want from me? Not looking both ways. That's true. 8, 5. 9. Oh! We did it. The train gauntlet. Kogo's literally reading Crash, but in planes. It's such an. I'm waiting for it to hear her final opinion when she finished it. Since starting Twitch, you really heard things you never thought you would. We live in a world that you know, that is full of surprises. F1 to H7. F1 H7. Okay. We got some floppies. I love floppy disks. Floppy disks are so cool because they're some of the most aerodynamic things in the world. Only they're perfectly 4 squares. Like, I feel like floppy disks are like, they fly so well. You hurl those motherfuckers, those things go crazy. They're not even floppy either. Why are they called that? They're not even floppy. Why are they called that? They're not even floppy. Please water all the plants on this floor. I'm a thirsty little flower. You have to water me. Water. Where am I getting this? Where am I getting the water? You hurl them and they embed into someone's brain. Hey, that's what they mean when they say embed, right? The internal disk is floppy. Ah, okay. Where am I getting this water from? Do I want to know the answer? Smile? Where? Don't stop. Don't. Where is this water coming from? Chat? Twitch chat. Where is the magnetic strip inside of them is floppy? Yeah. What about the magnetic strip inside you? Smile? I don't like that smile. I don't like smiling. Where is all this water? I'm so hydrated. This guy is so hydrated. Hi, Lore Master. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello, Sotek. Hello. Hi. Can we get a shout out for Sotek? He's very cool. Very cool guy. Very fun. He's the big Giga Chad Lorehammer man. He's a cool guy. He was playing some Lizardman Total War earlier today, and I was watching him while doing my steppies. Go give him a follow. He's a very cool guy. What are we doing? We're playing some kind of weird game about being told what to do in some kind of office setting. We just watered all these plants, but I don't know where the water came from, so you can draw your own conclusions. Yeah, exactly. Your point. Ty, can you redeem Tier's points, please? We water all the plants, and now we have to do something else. I don't know exactly what we're doing here, Sotek, but as you can see, my chat is being wretched little evil beasts. Ooh, it's very Zinchian in here. I like this. This is my office. Did they? They blink when I click. This is very cool. These skates were making you so mad this morning. Dude, they were fucking you up, dog. You got ambushed and you were like, how could you, Skaven? How could you ambush me? And I was there just kind of like, what else are they gonna do, brother? Like these Skaven, like you're Kroq-Gar, dog, and these Skaven are just like, hey man, Kroq-Gar's gonna come over here pick a fight with us. Do we walk up there and slap him on his big old lizard jaws? Maybe let's try to stab him in the back. They wink at me. They are winking at me. How dare they use reasonable tactics? You know, listen, if I know two things, it's that you can trust a rat man, and two, the more eyes, the better, as we can see. How do we feel about the Panopticon? How do we feel about the Panopticon? See, I don't know. Where is this water coming from? I don't know. You love those eyes? They're very cool. How do we feel about the Panopticon, chat? Oh, that's a big one. I feel like having an all-seeing, eternal watching surveillance apparatus is not the worst thing that could happen. Probably the worst thing that could happen is if my new spinach dip goes bad before I can eat it. But the Panopticon's really close by. Pissing my plants. Thank you very much, Shrimp. Thank you, Shrimp. Blinks at you so hard. Blinks at you so giga hard. It pans up. Oh my goodness. Tyr, you gotta calm down, Tyr. I'm being serious. You gotta calm down, okay? You gotta calm down a little bit. Not the spinach. I know. I just bought it too, and I'm hoping to eat it fast enough. When it's not a little bit, it's not just that. It's everything put together. It's kind of been a little much over the past couple 10-15 minutes. So just, let's relax a little bit. We don't like lesbian furry 9/11 around these parts. We've crossed the gauntlet of things. Yeah. Listen, man. I'm watering my plants here. I'm enjoying myself. I'm pissing my plants. We're having a good time. What else am I supposed to do? Please water all the plants on this floor. Okay. Tapir, I already know her. Isn't a tapir like an animal? Right? Is that not like a... I hope there are at least 1,000 more hours. So true. Tapir is an animal. Tapir is you don't know. You only just got you back. Don't get banned again. You'll be deeply forlorn. I don't want to get banned again either. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good little boys and girls. Okay. Good. I'm sorry. Twitch. Good grown women and men. We are all adults here. Smile. Are there more plants? Do I need to pee even harder? Tapir's got the little trunk and hooves. That's so cute. They're so cute, right? I think Nimmy Nightmare is a tapir, no? I think she's a Fauna's reincarnation. She's like a little... Ooh, they got the bunk desk. That's kind of fun. So do you guys think for this desk they have like... Do they like Counter-Strike kind of style? Like crouch on each other's head? Or what? She's very cute, right? Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, so we really were pissing on all these plants. We were just straight peeing on all these plants. This was just the piss joke. That's what we were doing, huh? All right, then who am I to turn down a good piss joke? That's the poop shelf. No, there's a German sits here. No, who's the bottom desker? Listen, any bottoms in chat? Don't say me. Any bottoms in chat and don't say me. Straight peeing. It's what the plants. Exactly. It's got electrolytes. I mean, does piss have electrolytes? Asking the real questions. Okay. If you had to survive off of, you know what? What? Does piss have? Don't say me. I'm an extremely masculine top. Okay. All right. I'm strong and powerful, and everyone wishes they were me. C5. H6. Make a poll for who the bottom here is. Well, we all know it's not me. I think that's all we need to know, right? You know? You think it has some? So, I mean, technically, like, you know, if you ever really need electrolytes, you just water your plants. Smile. Generally, your body tries to use them as not a ton of electrolytes and waste liquid. Oh, that makes sense. What does this say? I can't even read this. When I see a keyboard, I type. I just can't help myself. So true, brother. So true, brother. Oh. No poop shelf here. All the farmers I know are pour straight Gatorade into their gardens. I mean, honestly, it's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes. Hey, that's rude. Just a small gap. Don't look down on our company. If you believe in do not hesitate, anything is possible. Yeah. Hey, come on, man. Strange. It usually works. I feel a little lied to if I can tell you the truth. H6H8. E8D4. D4D's nuts, dog. Hell yeah. Who the fuck is Ace? Ace is a Twitch chatter. We have 4 of him. 4th Ace. I feel a little, I feel a little lied to. That's all I'll tell you. Take the talisman and go to the server room. I think this is, for all of my IT friends in the chat, I think this is how it works. No, you guys have, like, talismans and stuff? I like make sure to place a talisman on each server tower to protect for outages and proceed to the next floor. Ooh, what the fuck? I didn't even see that poll. What is that? Hold on, let me see that. Are there multiple aces? Who's our other ace? I only know 4th Ace. There are strange rumors about this place. Be extra careful. Ooh, nice. We got the what are these things called? Pilots in chat. What are these things called? Torii gates, right? I saw a picture once of like an underground Torii gate in like some kind of like hellish cave system, and I was like, yeah, that's the portal to the underworld. I won't go through that. Chat, do you think that your server room needs a Torii gate? For those of you who work in IT or in otherwise business settings which have server rooms, do you think Torii gates would help or would it hurt? Do you think do you think server rooms should be places where the borders between the spirit realm and the material realm wear thin? Do you think this should be the case? Also, short-handed ace accent tier. I call him tier. Accent tier is tier. I believe. Usually at the entrance to a temple. Like Malphite, literally no one calls me that. Nobody calls me that. Attach. I feel like the fact that they're turning into black sin obelisks tells me that I'm maybe not doing the right thing. But who am I to question the pager, man? Gargura's on that thing. Uh-oh. Hey, can I have another one? Well, good luck, brother. You're about to be possessed by 8 million fucking demons. No, it's okay. Server status offline. That's fine. I just feel it would help so much. Yeah, it keeps the spirits calm. Yeah, I think that our digital infrastructure is susceptible to attacks directly from the spirit realm. You know, the other day I was being struck by we were being actually this happened to Tier. Somebody was casting a spell to attack his frame rate directly. It was fucked up. They hit him with greater FPS drop, and he never recovered. And we had to change the collab game. It was fucked up. Uploading Baphomet to my Windows 97 machine. Baphomet, hey man, at least he's like. Why do they make him pose so cool? I feel like demons always have like hard as fuck poses. And they like they're always like they always look like they like got their hands up and like sick ass little moves. You know, they're very good posture. Like Baphomet has like a back like an iron rod. You ever seen pictures of that guy? He's like sitting straight up. My whole browser just crashed. What did you do? I cursed you. I think there's evil inside this Torii gate. Butterfly. I think the server's full of malice and sorrow. Yap thinks you need to go play Dark Tide at 200 FPS at 2 a.m. Dude, I don't know what was happening because your computer is not weak. Like my computer, works on my machine. I don't know, man. Those devs saw you and they were like, "Fuck this guy in particular." I have no idea what's happening in this game, by the way. If anybody has any idea what's going on, please. Ooh, cockroach race. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I need the banana. Where's my blue shell? Where's my blue shell? Fuck you, fuck you. Oh, I gotta kill this guy. Chat, I gotta kill this guy. No, we can't cheat. We can't go through the fucking... We can't go under the table. Oh, no, we're so fucked. We're so fucked. We don't stand a chance. Come here, come here, come here. Where's my blue shell? Mods? Judge? Your Honor? This man is cheating. Your Honor, this... What are you doing? You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. Return to work. Fuck you. It's what it's like to work at a Fortune 500. I'll take your word for it. I do like hitting buttons on this orb thing, though. H8 to F8. H8 to F8. Ooh. Okay. Maybe because he was hosting? I don't know. Maybe. Kill him? I tried so hard. I hit him with my... Oh, we're in an untextured Gmod room now. Hey guys, you need to texture this room. I feel like I could use, like, I don't know, like concrete wall 3.png for some of these walls. You know, where's come on, man. Have a little class. Please test this brand new setup. We forecast to increase productivity by 2%. Whatever, man. Oh, the gamer throne. The gamer throne. Hell yeah, brother. Man, do you think anybody out there has that? Do you think anybody out there, like a very rich man, like a very, very rich man has, like, the gamer throne? You know, like, he has, like, a really comfortable gamer chair, and it's, like, directly connected to the plumbing. Like, you know, like, I'm sitting and shitting right now. I mean, if you were standing and shitting, I'd be impressed, you know? Like, that just kind of reminds me, I read a thread once of, like, useless superpowers, and one of them was like they were like, oh yeah, you can control fire, but only up to, like, stuff the size of your fingernail, versus, like, you could, like, you know, you could always find your car in a parking lot, but you always left your car keys, like, you know, inside the car, or, like, you could fly, but only while taking a shit, stuff like that. Back when I did IT, we did have to take this old Commodore that had a fragment of Molag Bal trapped in there before starting our day, or the servers would crash. Oh man, I feel like Molag Bal is if you had to pick a Daedric Prince to latch into your Commodore, it's not the worst one. I mean, who am I? Who am I to decline an invitation from the porcelain throne? This is how the Emperor back in 30 this is what the Emperor of Mankind was doing back in, like, 2012. That motherfucker is straight up doing this right now. Standing desk gamer throne. I don't think most people don't have the thigh strength for that. Controlling fire below the size of my fingernail, you could commit arson with no trace. I already feel I always feel more productive. Wow. All right. It doesn't. It's clogged. No, it's clogged. No, my gamer throne is clogged. No. This is like a fucking God, you guys know that Twilight Zone story where the guy is the last man on Earth and he finally has all the time in the world to read as many books as he wants, and he sits down to read the books, and right at the very end his glasses fall off his face and they shatter and he can no longer read. This is what it's like. You know, finally, I'm here at my shitter gamer throne. I have all the time in the world to play whatever I want in my untextured Half-Life 2 room, and yet my shitter's clogged. Would it like Twilight Zone episode right here? You took it. Like, this is a Twilight Zone episode. I'm not in the back rooms, dog. I'm in the poop rooms. No. Please let me out. Do I have to be like... I need the poop knife? I really do. Can I flush myself? Down to the drink. No? Am I just stuck in here forever now? All I can do is flush. I'm so productive, but I'm really... Oh! I found a fish. Have you guys ever seen the video of like a Chinese kid in an elevator with it's like a 50-button elevator, and he pees on all the buttons in the elevator, and the elevator freaks out, and he's stuck in there for like 3 hours? Let this be a lesson, all elevator pissers. Simply don't. Simply don't. D3 to B8. Actually, yes. Hi, Archibald. Hi. Mwah. Mwah. Deserved. Don't do that either. Some weak managers fell asleep in the meeting room after a regular 3-day meeting. Please put them in their beds. Can I... When are they going to give me my gun back? No elevator shitters allowed. I like how his spine shattered into 3 pieces. Where's your bed, bro? Go to bed. Go to bed, brother. Oh. There you go. Who's a sleepy guy? Who's a sleepy guy? Who's so sleepy? Come on. All right. Cracks your spine in 8 different places. You can carry it like that for me. Malfriends, this is what I'm going to do to you at MouthCon. This is the MouthCon nap room. MouthCon nap room. Thanks for the lurk, Luftwaffe. I hope take it easy. Take it easy. Ty, how long is this game? Can I finish this game in like a little while longer? Malfunfies, true. These are the Malfunfies. That kind of Malfunfi kind of sounds like a. It sounds like a fairy creature, you know, it sounds like an ancient. Look, go and explore. The MouthCon. Oh snap! Hi, H Singles. Hi. Listen, I have the immense mental and psychic power to break your spine instantly, but all it does is give you a great night's sleep. How many squares do I have in the select zone? I have 4. I've done 4. I have 6 blank ones. Can I save and finish this game later? I'm getting kind of tired. A7, F3. I don't know how long this game is gonna be. This is one of those games where it could end like next room, or it could go like for 4 more hours. Nappies. I'd love to have a big snooze. 40% done. Okay. Please find the elevator, go to the next floor. Just be extra careful on this one. You can come back. Okay. So let's do this floor, and then we'll take a break. Because I gotta do my steppies. And then we'll... Hey, man, what's good? No? Nothing? Okay. Hey, don't you gurgle at me. Thank you for taking Tilly out back and sending her up to the farm. She loves farms. Why is this painting humming at me? Do not look back. Run to the elevator. What are you, my mom? There's literally nothing here. Whatever, brother. See? I ain't afraid of no ghost, as they say. Also, hi, Arga. Hello, hi. Hello, hi, Arga. Hi. Are you... Whatever, man. Okay. Alright, man. I said do not look back. Whatever, brother. Alright. Let's see. Okay. So we're about halfway done. It just straight closed the game. Okay. We're about halfway done. So what we're going to do, I think, is that we'll do my steppies. And while I'm doing steppies, we can hang out and we can chat. I think I have, let's see, 20 minutes of steppies. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 minutes of steppies. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get a timer. Put some music on for you guys. And we'll do this. I literally just Google search timer because I just could not be asked. Okay. Hello, music? Play? Okay. So we'll play some music. We'll do 25 minutes of steppies. Let me go grab my stepper. I'll be right back. Ugh. Unless you guys want to watch a video. We can also watch a video if you guys have a video to watch. I don't know how this is gonna work with my I don't know how this is gonna work with my setup here. Let's see. Here, maybe we'll switch to PNG. I don't know. Let's do PNG. Slime video? Yeah, give me a slime video. Oh, here, wait, I can just hold it up like this. I think, no? There we are. Hi. Hi. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, here we go. Post me a slime video if you want a slime video. All right, we're doing our steppies. We're doing our steppies. My eyes are like shut. Here, hold on. I'm like just bouncing around, Ugh. All right, take it easy, Arga. No problem. Gotta wash the employment off of me. No problem, Arga. I really need. I should get like a like pixely kind of model that'll just do like a little like basic like animated thing for me. Oh, here's a video. Okay. We'll do slime. Let's see. There you go. There's your slime video. You can watch while I do my steppies. Whoops. There you go. Okay. Is that okay for you guys? Are you enjoying that? Do you enjoy your slime? Huh? Is that good? Ugh. You know, Kokorin swears by this stuff. I don't really see the appeal personally. For me, it's kind of just like, well, actually, it just makes me hungry, no? Does it not make you guys just a little hungry? I feel like it should be, I feel like they should make this stuff but edible, right? I feel like they should make this stuff if it was like, you know, something you could eat it easily. Do I even have my... Hold on. I wanna get my PNG out. I want to get my PNG out. Where am I? Is it under V, VideoTube? Weird. Whatever. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Hi? Hello? I really should have thought ahead about doing this. I don't know about this redeem, guys. I feel like I should have thought ahead about this one. See, it just looks really tasty. But that's the other thing, is that like I can't go into like the cleaning aisles of like most stores without kind of wanting to eat it, you know? Like I can't go like if you've ever been like in like the detergent section or like the you know the cleaning products aisle, they've got like the Delicioso stuff, you know, like all the big purple syrupy looking like cleaning supplies, and I really want to put them in my mouth. What good mac and cheese sounds like. So true. What good mac and cheese sounds like so that you can eat it whole. Oh, my fucking leg hurts. Oh, oh, I already did like 2,000 steps today. So this is a lot on top of that. Also, I hope my downstairs neighbor can't hear me stomping around. My steppy is not too loud, but it can definitely like vibrate through the floor. Ugh. I feel like that would also ruin your Tupperware, no? I feel like the older I get, the more that I appreciate how expensive good Tupperware is. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, man. What do I know? What do I know? Can you link my steppy? Yeah, I'll post it in the chat when I'm done. You guys might be able to hear it. It's going. See, this is all that you. Okay, so when you guys were in school, like in elementary school, did you guys play with like to like do like learn how to do like fractions? Did you guys have those like little cube towers? Those also, I also wanted to eat those. Who pioneered these gross videos? Kogerin. She's the original. They call her the slime mistress. You know. The cubes were good. The cubes were good. I loved those things, man. I wanted to eat those things. I feel like because my vision wasn't very good, you know, I have really big glasses. It's still not good, but I've kind of gotten over it. You have an odd desire to eat the cube? Yeah, right? I feel like when I was little, a lot of my exploration of the world was done via the mouth. You know, like kids will put stuff in their mouth all the time because it's like, you know, I didn't have a very good sense of eyes, a sense of vision because I can't see, you know, and I wasn't super auditory prone, so I was very tactile, right? And so how I explored a lot of things was like holding them in my hands or putting them in my mouth. And I was, as you can guess, I got in a little bit of trouble at school for constantly sticking things in my mouth that I shouldn't have stuck in my mouth. It was never, not, I was a little bit of nobody's favorite student because all of the teacher's equipment eventually found its way into my jaws. But I learned a lot about what you can and can't put in your mouth, which is pretty much you can put anything in your mouth. It just, if it's disposable, people will get way less mad at you than if it's something that's not disposable. For instance, penis. Very true, actually. You know, I didn't learn that until I was an adult, though. You felt none of that? Also, all babies use a mouse first and foremost? Yeah, first and foremost. Real voice, by the way. You guys might just have to entertain yourselves. I don't know if I can maintain the yapping through another 18 minutes of fucking steps. Also, don't request more because I won't honor it. I'll just add it on to the next one if you request more right now. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, it's like a little fishy. You know what I also like? I also like those makeup videos that girls do. Where it's like, they do like, and it's not like everyday makeup where it's like really advanced cosplay makeup. That's always so cool to see. Like contouring is really, really amazing. If you guys ever watched a video of somebody do contouring, and contouring is when they put colors and makeup lines on their face to make it look like they have like highlighted cheekbones or like there's shadows where there are none or things like that, you know? And that stuff is really, really cool. I like watching that because it's really amazing how you can take some like basic products and make yourself look like an entirely different person. You know, cosplay is kind of scary. Like it's amazing what people can do. You know, and they make all sorts of like easily accessible like fake skin. So if you're doing something where you need to like make the bridge of your nose a little bigger, you can get like a fake skin to apply to the bridge of your nose. And it'll make it like, oh, what the fuck? Why are you doing that to that phone? Oh, it's magnetic. Oh, it's hungry. He's hungry. Why am I not pale? What do you mean? That's a video. That's not me. Hi, Salad Pressed. Hi, we're doing some steppies. Hi, Salad Pressed. Hi. 15 minutes left on my steppers. You just keep huffing into the mic while the slime sounds play under the constant drum of Nightcore. Somebody here will find some way to entertain themselves. I mean, I feel like the Nightcore is really adding to the ambiance here of the slime sounds. Yeah, that's not me. Sorry, Salad Frest. Oh man, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, contouring. It's really cool. Now if it's squelching like this for us, it's not the video. Yeah, these squelching sounds. The video's on mute. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Man, the magnetic slime is very cool too. I do like magnetic slime. I do like watching videos of slime eat things. Kind of like I like those videos of like decay. Have you ever guys seen a video where like there's a whale? There's like a whale who's like died and sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and it's like a long long video, like a what's it called, a speed video of all the ocean like carrion crawlers, and they eat the dead whale, and it's it's a really like sped up video of this whale being stripped down to the bone. It's very cool. I like those kinds of things. Time lapse. Thank you. Yes. Steppies and joking, so efficient. Hey, listen, like I said, if joking worked, we'd have it on billboards. We don't, so it doesn't work. Deep down, you knew. 50, I gotta put you, sorry, 50. Let's just do Nightcore. I think we're gonna turn off my playlist here. There we go. Okay. I'm glad everybody's stuck around for me to huff and puff into the microphone. Terrible spot to stop and gasp. I mean, what about the whale being devoured by deep ocean carrion crawlers? Joking is just edging for people who are insecure. That's a crazy sentence. I don't know if I agree with that, because edging is kind of like a human experience. No, you can edge about anything, right? Edging doesn't just have to mean about like you're like cranking your schmeat, you know? You can edge like having a delicious burger, you know? You can that's what when you're sitting at a table at a restaurant and somebody else gets their food delivered at the table next to you, that's edging for food, basically. Right? How long is this video? Oh, we got 20 minutes. Perfect. That's basically edging for food, no? Right? You can like another form of edging is like when you're trying to change lanes, you know? And the driver in the left lane won't let you change into their lane, but eventually you get to like you speed up and you pull right in front of them and you almost like run them off the road. That's edging a felony, for example. The slime looks dangerous to touch, but I kind of want to play with it. Edging my road rage, exactly. It's edging your road rage. Ooh, I like that little blender object she's got. That's a fun looking thing. Wow. What, Croc Sleuth? What? This is a very unique style of experience. You guys are getting this is content that we haven't done before. Slime videos plus stepping ASMR and Nightcore. It's an emulsifier. It's usually used for making sauce and shit. Oh, you know, I was watching cooking videos and they kept talking about emulsifying things. And for the longest time, I thought emulsifying something was when you electrocute something until it dies. I thought like when someone got emulsified, it means they had been shocked to death. But then I learned that that wasn't true. Never mind, use it how you want. Hey, listen, words only have the meanings we assign to them. And I decide what things mean, which is an unfortunate part for everybody. Do we think this person properly disposes of the slime at the dump of the day, or they throw it into a river? I think they eat it. I think they get really hungry and it looks too good and they can't resist. But the good news is they puke it back out and it's a brand new flesh. Ooh, they fisted that thing. Brand new fresh thing of slime. They're really ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't linger the camera on that one for so long. Killing the penguin, yeah, that motherfucker got cooked. Sentenced to being turned into mayo. No. No, don't mix me with oil and egg, please. No. A little salt and pepper and lemon juice. No. I do like the inclusion of salmon roe. There are baby frogs in there. That's fucked up. Don't let Scholarly Frog see this because this is like a war crime. This is like a hate crime for like frogs. You know? They flush it down the toilet. Didn't that happen in like a French village? Somebody flushed a bunch of Orbeez down the toilet and they like exploded the sewer system or something because it was built in like the 1400s. They're definitely improperly disposing of it. I mean, what's the proper like? Do they put it in barrels and drag it to a place where it's like this is not a place of honor? No esteemed deed is celebrated here. We did not like something. We did not like this place in life, and you should not either. You know, dude filled the bathtub with Orbeez. Yeah, it was that one. It was that one. Waiting for the day somebody pulls an Orbeez and snip it with slime. That would be. Listen, man. All I know is that the New York City sewer system is not equipped for the true slime heads out there. We gotta get Slime Tuber Convention and in New York City, and we just gotta. Listen, that's one way to force municipal change, I'll tell you what. If they couldn't properly defend the frog eggs, no, holy shit. Scholarly Frog's just like, if you couldn't protect your kids, they deserve to be blended into slime puddles. Ooh, here, let's make sure we get Tilly Prime up. There she is. Here's Tilly Prime. Here she is. Okay. To be fair, the age of the sewer system wouldn't matter. Orbeez would wreck any sewer system. Guy messed up a whole municipality doing it. I think, if your sewer system can get destroyed by Orbeez, it deserves to get destroyed. It's kind of like what they say, like, a lie that gets destroyed by the truth deserves to get destroyed by the truth, right? I think that would be pretty solid. I kind of agree with that. All right. We got 8 minutes left. Oh, I'm like sweating, chat. Oh my goodness. Let me drink some water here. I should have a timer in the corner stream, to be honest with you. I don't like how she's using her finger like that. Look. Oh man, did you guys hear about how they robbed the Louvre in like 8 minutes? We found her. She stole that shit out of the Louvre. Apparently, the people who robbed the Louvre did it in like 8 minutes with like a crane and some other shit, and like they left on like motorcycles. And apparently, like one of them dropped the crown of the Empress of France like in the gutter, and they found the crown of France in the gutter. And I was like, wow, that's a little metaphorical, don't you think? There is some symbolism there. It was awesome. It was crazy. Like, we don't do that shit no more, man. And then you know what I also heard? I heard some very cynical people say that it was guerrilla marketing for something or other. And I was like, listen, man, if that's marketing for anything, it's marketing for the fucking crane company. It's marketing for the motorcycle those guys got away on, you know? Like, when you need work done quick, get our motorcycles. So good, people who rob the Louvre use it. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like nowadays, like, museum thieves, you really can't just do, like, your local town museum no more. You gotta rob the Louvre, man. If these other dudes are out doing it, you can't, I'm sorry, like, it's, whatever, man. They kind of ruin it for everybody, but I guess it's kind of comparing it to, like, there's no point in playing in your local soccer league if Messi's out there. But, which isn't true, so I guess you can still rob, like, your local museum. Just because these guys are doing the Louvre doesn't mean you have to also. But it's like, I don't know, I'd aspire for greatness is all I'm saying. You know, there's no reason... Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy. Grade A yappage, good job while doing steppies. I'm working hard. I'm, like, working really hard. My left leg is killing me. I was saying to Kogerin earlier...
I was like, yeah, I think I'm favoring my left leg when using the stepper. And she was like, oh, you're gonna have like, instead of like a Coomer arm where it's like your jerking arm gets really big, I'm gonna have the Coomer leg where I'm gonna have like a really big left leg. You imagine people just running still shit in there like, oh, it's time for the monthly heist. Everybody, just stand out of the way and let it happen. I mean, I think that's a lot of what you're trained to do as in like loss prevention for like at least small stores. You're just supposed to let it go because they have the camera footage. They'll go and catch them. But I don't know, for stuff like the Louvre, I feel like you're kind of charged with like shooting these people with 80 million bullets, right? If you're security at the Louvre for like the crown of Napoleon, I don't know, man. If you don't put like a 12 gauge shell into somebody's gut when they steal the fucking crown of Napoleon, maybe you're not cut out for the work. I don't know. There's definitely a little bit of, at what point is it okay to shoot somebody who's robbing a facility? Maybe when it's like the crowns of like kings and conquerors, I guess. When it's like somebody stealing the sword of Alexander the Great, maybe at that point. Like, I mean, you don't have to blast somebody for like yanking a couple iPhones off the shelf at Target. But I feel like when somebody when somebody's stealing the French crown jewels, you at that point you do pull the trigger. Big stores too. Yeah, well, big. I'm talking about like even big stores. Even like when you're stealing like really expensive stuff. Let's say you're walking out with like a $10,000 piece of technological equipment. I feel like what matters more is not the monetary value of the crown jewels of France. It's maybe the cultural value and the fact that they're the fucking crown jewels of France. Getting involved could put you at the risk of stereotyping, lawsuits, or injury. Yeah, but you'd also be known as the dude who shotgun blasted a thief trying to steal the crown of Napoleon. I don't know, man. Sue me when you're. If I shoot and kill a crown jewel thief, I think that I might get a little bit of favoritism from the government in that one. I think they. I don't. I think they might let me go a little bit on the murder charge here. Is all I'll say. Oh. Give me another one. You're back. Who am I stereotyping? Jewel thieves. Plus, usually whatever happens, the worker's usually busy. Yeah, but come on, man. You gotta have a guy who's just like hanging out, like, with his 12 gauge in front of the crown of the emperor. I feel like it's okay to pay a dude to do just that. And if you're paying a dude to do just that, he should be able to shoot to kill. No. Here, we'll just play it again, because it's only a couple more minutes, 3 more minutes. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. That's just my personal opinion. Like, they hit the museum shortly after it opened, but I feel like the security guy should be the first one in. Like, I don't care how early in the morning it is. You are the security guard for the Crown Jewels of France. You should be there. I don't give a shit, dog. Get your coffee earlier and just fucking be at your job, Like, take your MP5 and ventilate some motherfuckers. You walk up to the Golden Throne, crazy they left it completely unguarded. Jesus Christ, what a link. What is this? Oh, well, we're only going to be live for a little while longer, so we're just going to finish with this one. Hi, Woozle, where's your video games? We're just finishing. I'm doing my steppies. I'm doing my step machine. 2 more minutes. Gigalink. That's Gore. That's Link Gore, my comfort character. Shrimp, how about you send that to me in a DM and I'll use it next time. Hi, Woozle, how you doing? Mwah. Woozle, we're talking about the robbery of the Louvre and how I feel that if you're a security guard at the Louvre, you should be allowed to ventilate people with a shotgun, is my opinion. I mean, like, I'm not advocating for violence, but it's like, at a certain point, why do they pay you? If you're guarding the crown jewels, why do they pay you? And you don't, like, prevent them from being stolen? There's no tentacle job tag. Well, you can add that tag if you have the points for it. Smiles at you. Why do I sound so out of breath? I'm using a stepper. I have a redeem that adds 5 minutes onto doing steps at the end of stream. But don't do it now because we're at the end, so I'm not going to do any more. I'll do it next stream, but I would recommend using it next stream so I don't forget. Think you should be allowed to take what you want from anywhere? Exactly, Woozle, which is why I'm going to come to your house and take your mom. Lol Lamau got him. Lol Lamau got him. It should be the same video. Oh, I don't know. I guess this is different. That's not ventilating, that's breaching at that point. Listen, I don't advocate for violence. I don't think you should hurt people. But if you're like, that's your job, is to like prevent people from stealing from the Louvre. Like, can you imagine if they went for the Mona Lisa and like you didn't get absolutely obliterated? I'm sorry. But at what point, why are you there? Just go home. Just go home at that point if you're not going to bother, you know? Okay, 45 seconds and then we're done. Do you guys have anybody you want to raid? Are we going to go see anybody tonight? Who do we want to hang out with? The Mona Lisa is really hard to get to. I mean, I feel like all of that stuff should be really hard to get to. I don't know. But I guess when it comes to French jewel thieves, they're just better than the rest of us. Spent 15 minutes talking about blasting holes into thieves. What do you mean you don't advocate? I don't advocate, like, the average, like, okay, if you're, like, stealing from a gas station, they should not blast you. If you are stealing the crown jewels of France from the Louvre, I feel like maybe I wouldn't be surprised if they lit you up. That's all I'll say. Gainfully employed tentacle. Thank you. All right. That is our timer. Okay. All right. Vera and First Flower Live. Ooh, let's raid with Vera. Let's get Ingles' tag in there. Okay. We're going to get rid of Jacobian. We're going to get gainfully employed tentacle. Okay. All right. There we go. Sotek is on. Ooh, let's go say hi to Sotek. He was in here earlier. Let's go say, and he raided us last night. So let's go pay it back. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We'll be back on Wednesday, I believe, with our Road to Empress game. We'll get a little Chinese with it. We'll have fun there. And then Friday, we'll probably continue this game. And we'll go from there. I don't think we're gonna do a whole lot. Nothing super crazy going on. And then I think Friday and Saturday we're gonna do a special Halloween event, where we're gonna do voodoo dolls. Okay. All right. So I will see you guys then. I love you. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. Hugs, kisses. Mwah. I hope to see you guys again. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thanks so much for having fun with me tonight. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.